What up with them alerts? Why aren't they doing their thing?
I am Optimus Prime.
Oh, well, there they are.
Ditto here too.
And you know why? It's because King Butcher just dropped Optimus Prime on all of you. He's kind of heavy. Apologies for your slight pancakeness all over the floor of the chat. Technically, you're in a litter box right now. You've just been piled further down into the kitty litter gravel. Has it really been a year, Dish? Damn, time flies when we are getting older. Well, I've already done a test. Supposedly OBS is fixed. No, it ain't working. You certainly feel slightly older every day. So, what you're trying to tell me is that the line, all these lines on our face are getting clearer? Ah, crap. Hold on one sec. I forgot my camera's not plugged in. I'm like, why can't I see myself? Not that that's a good thing or a bad thing. One quick second for an adjustment. There we go. JC, thank you for the 100 biddies as well, too. Ols? Seriously, facepalm. Now, why is my mouse choosing not to work? What is up? It's just Grand Central here. Hold on one second. Aye. Not one thing, it's another. All right, I think I got everything finally working. Great question, Mithoki. Inside of the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Discord, there's a section called How to Use Boosts. Gives you the guide. We'll show you how to do it. Dishnet coughing up 25,000 hairballs. Pun intended. The question is Dish looking to make a new player, or is this all going to Tekker? We'll find out. Tune in next week when Dishnet34 says... Did I leave the iron on? Time will be running out on that draft. Especially on me, as I only have the draft half full, and I'm not kidding about that. I have literally manually altered every single player in the draft and add them, whether it's fictional players, real-life players, 1.0ers, community-created players, you name it. Can't say that I don't put a lot of time into this thing, because my wife will tell you exactly how much time I put into it, with a specific look about her face. I don't know what specific kind of look that might be. Couldn't tell you. Nope, couldn't tell you. So hopefully that helps you, Mithoki, in regards to answering that question. If not, just send me a Discord DM and we'll get you squared away so that you can improve your player prior to the draft. But for now,
Let's go while we're young.
We've got eMLB Sunday action. Starting to turn this into the Los Angeles Angels versus who? Because it's been nothing but the Angels of late. But that's our rule. We don't care who we feature. We are here to just provide you content, dang it. Let's get to it, shall we?
Welcome. Come in. Fresh victims for my ever-growing army of the undead.
Sir, you have to let go of the button.
Oh, son of a bitch.
One of these days, I tell ya, yo, how are ya, everybody? The button-happy commish that looks like a blurry commish. Here, talk to the hand. Talk less to the hand at all. Apparently, the camera really was not happy about being unplugged. So we'll disconnect her, reconnect her. Let's see, am I clearer? How many fingers are holding up? Oh, geez, sorry about that. That one just has a tendency to stick up. Hey, how are you guys? Good to see ya. Thanks for coming around. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, and I am Commish LB. My friends will call, every one of you calls me the Commish. My friends will call me LB, and my wife, well, I was gone for a couple extra days, and she was not thrilled, so yeah, she might have used the four-letter word, but that's fine. She earns that right. So we leave it to her. So we ask you always have your best behavior around here. We're not rated G, but we just ask you to be kind, rewind, don't send any of your stank into the chat. You know what I mean. Wear your speed stick, dang it, or your right guard, or your Old Spice, whatever you guys like to wear. But above all, Earls, say hello to him, but don't forget, he is an overpaid, very sensitive censor. Take it away, Daff.
Watch your language, you bud. We're on the air.
Yeah, that guy. So hopefully we don't hear him. I knew that Grumpy was out there ready to say hi to him, so that's why I said it. Good. We're spraying deodorant in the chat, so that is good. Remember, you are in a litter box anyway, so that's a plus. So it is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. We're doing things a little different here today. Well, A, it's not coffee with a commish in the morning, but who says you can't have afternoon Java, right? So coffee is ready to go. We are doing a 3 o'clock broadcast today due to my son's game. He looked good. He looked good in net. The team has struggled on offense massively. They lost 6-2 today. He only gave up 2 goals. One of the goals was from the point with a bunch of people in front. He never saw it. He literally was like, and it was like, yeah, it went in. But he played the position well. From my count, he stopped 16 shots. The goalie did today, and only let up 2. And the second goal was literally a, what do you do when your defense in front of you keeps losing the puck battle, and it's just the puck's right in front, and you just whack at it, and it just gets through the 5-hole. You know, it's hard. So he played well today. I think he's had 2 straight games of playing really good. So he's doing his job. It's fun watching him. It's fun cheering him on. So we appreciate that. And due to his schedule, at least this game was local, due to his schedule, that will most likely impact the Sunday show the most. But we will keep playing that by ear as we go, and we'll give you at least a week of notice. So again, good to have you here in the middle of the afternoon on a Sunday. And we mentioned we're doing things a little differently as well. While I'm getting the draft as put together as possible. So I've run through each of the teams, the 40-man rosters. I'm currently on Minnesota. I haven't even gotten to the West, and I haven't done the National League yet. And I am trying to put in as many players on a 40-man roster in the majors that are not in the game or basically suck and can be deleted without being missed and can be given a rebirth so that we have a bit more real-life representation to complement what you guys, because wouldn't you like to face the real-life versions of players and see how they do? That sound right? Yeah, it sounds right anyway. Sounded good in my head. I'll stick with that because the voices in my head will just keep telling me otherwise. It is time to look at our game of the day. Before we do that, first things first, we're doing just 4 days today. That's what we're doing different. Normally we would do 7 on a Sunday, but because I'm trying to buy myself a little bit of time to have this draft as ready as possible, I'm only doing 4 days today. We'll do 3 on Sunday, or Tuesday. We'll do 4 on Thursday, and then we'll do 3 next Sunday. See where I'm going with this? Until I can get the draft as ready as possible, and I'm being as aggressive as I can be. You should have seen all the time I spent before the hockey game on it, and how much time I'll spend after that on it. Yeah, I'm trying to give you guys as great of a product for what you guys are used to for the draft, but feels like a losing battle right now. Trying our best. All right, let's look at day 1 action. So again, 4 days. We've already done 1 day earlier. Today's feature game is going to be on day 2, Friday, June 5th. We are in still the late spring, heading towards the first days of summer here, and about a month away from the eMLB All-Star Game and Amateur Draft. Let's look at what happened on Thursday action. Light schedule around the league. Still with a lot of interleague battles, starting with Colorado taking on Seattle at T-Mobile Park. The Mariners won this one in extra innings by a 9-7 score. They needed 4 home runs to do it. A couple from Javi Baez. Shane Langoliers went deep, and Pedro Serrano got his 19th home run on the year for the Cuban Voodoo Master. Over in Baltimore, they're taking on the Red Sox. That one also went extras, winning 10-9. Both sides scoring runs in the 11th. Just Baltimore did more than Boston, obviously. Nick Mergavicius will earn the victory in relief. Kristen Mars, the closer, will take the loss for the Red Sox. He had 3 home runs from the Sox. Rafi Devers, Andrew Benintendi, some big jerk with his 2nd on the year. Sherman Newton, George Springer, and Francisco Mejia, the recently acquired Francisco Mejia, getting his, I believe, 1st home run as a member of Baltimore. Yep, it is. That is 4th on the year. The Jays will defeat the Yankees by a 3-2 score in Toronto. Gary Sanchez, sticking it to his former Yankee mates, gets his 6th home run on the season. The Athletics will defeat the Indians 6-3. Is that Nick Dragutin? Nope, Zach Dragutin. Reports from Cleveland have Joe Goodman on a bus heading back to Columbus. Auf Wiedersehen, Joe Goodman, is what we'll say. The other Duplantier, Andre Duplantier, gets his 1st save on the year for Oakland. Oakland got a couple home runs from Andy Rodriguez and Will Cabrera to help the Athletics win that one. King Butcher, see your +3. As the hairballs are being coughed up around the litter box. And I still don't know exactly what the boost goal reached means. I just got told that we were promoted 500 times. What does that mean? I have no idea. Angels and the Twins. We're going to be watching that one shortly. Battle of top end teams in the American League. Angels, 2nd best team in eMLB at this point, will run over the Twins 9-0 in this one. Shoeless Sean Glisby. As Tom Falzone said, this guy's the real deal now. He didn't go the distance. He was pulled in the 9th, but he will win cleanly 9-0. Angels with a lot of offense. 2 more home runs from Mike Trout. Trout, since our Tuesday broadcast, who hit 2 home runs during that game, has hit 4 more since, 2 in this game. That is 6 home runs, now 5 161 home runs in the career of the Big Fish. The 34-year-old from Millville, New Jersey, now 2 behind the great Reggie Jackson for 15th all-time in eMLB. Brewster Gratterall took the loss on that one, did not have any help from his friends. By the way, the Cannon, Joe Tank, will get his first home run on the year. In the National League, Brewers took on the Mets. They will walk away winners at Citi Field 4-3, with Walker Buehler improving to 7-1 on the season. He had help from Nolan Arenado's 23rd. Christian Yelich got his 8th. Shamar Hosky and Joe Paulino with home runs for the Mets in the losing effort. That's now a 6-game winning streak for the Brew Crew. Cardinals will take on the Dodgers and win in extra innings by a 9-8 score. Both teams scoring runs in the 10th, but again, St. Louis just getting a little more. Ronald Acuna Jr., Andrew Alexander getting home runs in that one. Cody Bellinger went deep twice, as did the Dill Bomber, 1.0 legend Charlie Dillard, now with 20 home runs on the year. And finally, behind my big old head, you had the Marlins taking on the Diamondbacks in South Beach. Juan DePaula and the Diamondbacks will win by shutting out the Marlins 5-0. It was 7 hits for the Diamondbacks, that's it. Spencer Torkelson's 6th home run on the year was realistically all they needed, but they got a little extra. DePaula earns his just his 2nd win on the year. Quick peek at injuries that might have happened on Thursday. We didn't have anything, just Will Cabrera having COVID. No, he's just got a cold. He'll be day-to-day, but should be fine. All right, so we will look at today's schedule on a full slate of games for day number 2 here on Game of the Day. Hold on. Wife just sent me a message. All right, there. She said, what do we need at Walmart? And the only thing I could think of was Tabasco, because I didn't have any Tabasco sauce for my breakfast this morning. And I was like, Anyway, Astros will take on the Rangers. Joe Machado scheduled to take on Cole Winn. Machado still looking for his first win on the year. Just 1 appearance so far. He went 5 innings in his first appearance as a member of the Astros. Indians will take on the Royals today. That is a hell of a matchup. Martin Bradford will be taking on Captain Barbosa. Oof, that would be a fun one to watch. We'll keep an eye on that one. Bradford 4-1 on the year. Barbosa 2-2. Red Sox will take on the Orioles. Bob Tyler will be making his eMLB debut. He's a knuckleballer that was a 1.0. He was a solid 1.0 player. I wouldn't call him a legend. 2nd round draft pick from TCU back in 2021 will make his major league debut. Easy peasy. He's just Ethan Knight at home. Knight now 1 win away, 99 career victories per night, looking to become the first community-created player with 100 career victories. Of course, he kind of had a little bit of a head start, but he will be looking for win number 100 of his career against the Bo Sox here at Camden Yards. Yankees will take on the Jays up north. Jared Jones has been pretty decent this year. He's 5-0 with an ERA straight up at 4. He'll take on Travis McGregor, looking to keep his ERA under 7 here. This one's at the Rogers Center tonight, 7:07 to start. Tigers will take on the White Sox today at Comerica Park. Michael Moore will be on the hill for the Tigers. He'll be opposed by John Duran. Duran's record is impressive, 5-2, but the 5.96 ERA suggests anything otherwise. Duran will look to continue to improve on things. Both the White Sox and the Tigers come into this one tied 23-30 on the year. You may think that one team that was expected, sorry Josh, but you got to think one team, it is amazing that they're there. Sorry also to you, Mark. Nationals will take on the Athletics, the world champs, taking on the team with the number 1 draft pick here in the All-Star break. Daniel Vilches, 1-5 with a 3.81 ERA. He'll be taking on Ryan Rollison, the left-hander. 28-year-old is 2-3. Coffee hiccup burp there. Ryan Rollison, the 28-year-old lefty, 2-3 with a 4.43 ERA. Interleague action tonight at the Coliseum. Angels will take on the Twins. We're going to watch that one in a moment, so we'll get back to this one. Moving on, another game out west. It will be the Mariners hosting the Rays. What another very good pitching matchup. Alex Doc Luger, the mustachioed one, 4-6 on the year. He'll be taking on Alejandro Rosario. Rosario has been electric. 8 straight victories for Rosario. You saw his last one recently. 9-1 with a 4.31 ERA. He's looking for win number 10, and I believe that'll be the first pitcher to get to 10 wins if he does so tonight. The former Royal doing really well as a Mariner. National League games will have the Cubs facing off against the Cardinals in afternoon action. Jonathan Stevers had a pretty solid year, 4-2, 2.5 ERA. Alberto Sojo, who was impressive last year, a little bit back to earth so far for Sojo, but 2-3, 5.24 ERA. That'll be at Wrigley Field. Danny Smith Jr., the Wrecking Ball and company, hosting the Cardinals in that one. Giants will take on the Phillies. Jandy Ronson, 8-0, 2.56 ERA, looking for win number 9. Clay Holmes, the former Royals closer, now starter for the Phillies, 3-3 with an ERA under 4. He's looking pretty decent. We'll give him that. Still don't like his contract, but Holmes will take on Ronson at Philadelphia today at 7:05. Mets will host the Pirates. Pirates are still struggling to get out of the funk they've been in since their 9-0 start to the year. Excuse me. JJ Zolo will be on the mound for the Pirates, 3-2 on the year. Gianfran Escalona, I'd say he's pitching all right, but he certainly is not getting help from the offense when he is pitching, just 2-7 with a 4.35 ERA. So you got to think he's keeping people in it, at least pitching league average, but not getting any success so far. Mets are trying to avoid their 20th loss at home in this one. They are 12-19 at Citi Field this year. Braves will be taking on the Reds from the launching pad, Great American Ballpark. Christian Scott, the rookie, 2-4, 4.47 ERA. He'll be battling Connor Thomas, 3-4, 5.88 ERA. That one is at 7:10 at Cincinnati. Brewers will be at AmFam Clubhouse to take on the Dodgers. Frank Klaus, solid 1.0 left-hander from the day for the Giants in that universe. 2.0 Klaus, 3-2, 1.47 ERA. Doing pretty well. Well, he's not earned the right to hear this, but we still hit it anyway. On the hill, Blake Snellzilla will try to turn it around. ERA is hovering around 7, 2-5 on the year. Dodgers are at 500 at this point. The Brewers, 6 games over 500. Marlins will take on the Diamondbacks again today. Hayden Mullins is expected to get the ball. 4-2 with a 2.77 ERA for the Diamondbacks. Jake Willis, the former All-Star, will be facing off against him. He's 4-7 this year with an ERA just a fraction below 5. Final game on the calendar will be the Padres taking on the Rockies. The Padres planning to send Mackenzie Gore to the hill, 4-4 on the year with a 4.43 ERA. Why couldn't it have just been 4.44 Mackenzie so we could play 4 straight up? What's wrong with you? Nick Lopez, 2-0 with a 2.41. He will battle for the Rockies in that one. Those are your matchups we'll be keeping an eye on for today, but our featured game of the day, it's time to do that. Let's transition over barring Arena. And don't mind me if I keep peeking at my phone. I will have to take a brief break to make sure that my son is ready to go on transition, as he will be picked up here. Due to the change in schedule, the flexibility was really tight, so They're coming to pick him up here, which is a huge plus. That will limit how much time or how quick I'll have to get done. All right, let's get over to the game. Let me remove myself from the situation. And we will get the lineups all set up. As both of my GMs have whispered already. All right. Ken, any further change you want to make here? LeRon Smith, as we mentioned in private, is tired. You're going to give him the day off. Jeff Goldbach, 22-year-old rookie, will make his third career start in the major leagues in today's broadcast. Clay Holmes at a 3 ERA on the dot as a starter. Your attempts to use an opener went astray. Ah! Aiden's mad. He's like, hey, where's LeRon? I paid to see LeRon. Well, maybe he'll come in for a pivotal at bat later. But LeRon is a little gassed. So we're giving the third career start for Jeff Goldbach. Goldbach from Mesa, Arizona. All right, let's look at the pens real quick so you can factor this in before you put your bets in. Starting with Amir Garrett, AG. 34-year-old, last pitched on June 2nd, so had a few days of rest. Did go back-to-back there. Should be pretty healthy. He's looking more like the Amir Garrett that we're used to. Remember, he did not pitch in the majors in 2025 at all. So he's come back here to the majors and shown pretty decent here through his first 9 2/3 innings of work with the Twins. Joe Germer. Germer last seen on the third, just 5 pitches on that day. 9 saves to his credit this season with a mid-3 ERA. That's about kind of where he's done in his 3 seasons with the Twins when you average it out. Coughing up a hairball in the litter box for Thomas Hackamer. Hack last seen on June 2nd against the Astros, 2/3 of an innings, allowed a walk in that instance, but a straight-up 3 ERA in 6 innings of work. Hackamer used to much more effort than he had been provided. He did throw 50 innings of work last season. We'll monitor that and see if he will improve. He's the sidearm ground ball specialist. Shi-Hoon Kim. Last pitch yesterday against the Angels in the 9-0 loss. He kind of was the man left out there to do the work. 2 1/3, 4 hits, 4 earned runs. He allowed 3 home runs during that time. He did strike out 4, though. His transition from the Korean Baseball Organization continues to be a challenge. By the way, he's a dog lover. Must hang out with Sharpie pretty regularly. Matt Mercer. Mercer pitched yesterday back-to-back. Got an inning in 2/3 over the last 2 days. Probably will get a little bit of a day off. Yeah, I can make that adjustment. I can make that adjustment for you, Ken. Mercer, 2-0 on the year, 2.33 ERA. That's better than half where he was in 44 2/3 innings of work last season. Real quick, make that adjustment. Casas. White is not gassed, just apparently given a day off. That's all. Daniel Procopio, last pitching yesterday, inning in 2/3, walk and 3 strikeouts during that instance. He has not looked like the guy who went 104 innings and a sub-2 ERA last season. Still trying to find the form. But in his last 2 innings of work, he has gone scoreless. Joe Quintal, last pitching back on the second against the Astros, inning and a third. Did strike out one, mid-2 ERA for Quintal in his second season in the majors. 27-year-old from Bedford, New Hampshire. Drove through Bedford, New Hampshire yesterday. Noah Song. Song, the 29-year-old, just recent from Claremont, California. Been a busy guy here the last 5 days, I should say. He's pitched 3 of the last 5 days. Almost 5 innings of work, allowing 4 hits and striking out 5 during that time. Finally, Noah Song. Well, we just talked about Noah Song. My apologies. That's your bullpen situation for the Twins. Over to the Angels. Any changes you wanted to make here at all, Tom? Other than what you gave me already? Looks good, he says. Lineup is in place. Let's look at the pen. We got to start with you-know-who. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Always got to salute him. It's fun. Dominguez, 3.07 ERA this year. 5 saves to his credit, getting his 5th save against the Braves in his last appearance on the 3rd inning in 2/3 to this point. Too many flames on that page. Don't you hate it when that happens against you? Riley Farrell. Farrell last pitching a couple days ago, also against the Braves, 2/3 of an inning, allowing 2 hits and 1 walk. Gotta think the advantage from a bullpen perspective goes to the Angels, thanks to Sean Clisby's deep appearance yesterday. He went 8 2/3. Did not get the close. Probably because of how many pitches. Tom was wondering, why didn't he go the distance? Ryan Helsley. Helsley, the 31-year-old from Oklahoma, threw 4 pitches in yesterday's game to finish the game off. He has pitched 3 2/3 innings in the last 5 days. ERA almost a run higher than where he finished in 2025. Francis Martez, the right-hander. Saw him against the Braves, gave up a run on 2 hits back on June 1st. Has not pitched since then. Should be available today. Lefty Esteban Ortiz also seen in that game back on our Tuesday game of the night. 2 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 1 and struck out 1. ERA is at 6 through 36 innings of work this season. Connor Sadzik, also seen back on the first 2 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. He struck out 2. Has an even 4 ERA to this point this season in 18 innings of work. Tanner Scott, the lefty. Scott, 2.63 ERA. That's almost a run better than last season and about 1/3 of the way thus far. He is significantly improved on his walks. Again, it's early in the season, but at this point, if he maintains this, he will have shaved more than 1.5 runs off of his career high in his current situation. The strikeouts might be down a bit, but it is still an impressive almost 13 strikeouts per 9 innings that Scott throws. A.J. Minter. Minter, 3-0, 1 save, just 1 earned run on 25 1/3 innings of work this year. 8 walks, 5 hits allowed. Very anemic 0.51 whip. Minter has been dominant, to put it mildly. Denver, just saw your 1 million cash. Let me add that. All right. We won't go to Showtime because Showtime is considered a starter. We'll be talking about him in a moment anyway. Here's your lineup situation, which means it's time for you to put your bet in for today. Say to your 420, we'll most likely be keeping track of those bets. As always, thank you for doing that, sir. Here's how the betting process does work if you're not familiar with it thus far. If you can hear my voice, then that means you can bet on this game. Here's how you bet in the chat. You write down which team you think will win. And then you put down a number. The number is how many runs does the winning team score? Not how many runs do they win by, not how many total runs in the game. How many runs will the winning team score today? And it doesn't care which team you pick. Here's how this works. Put your bet in between now and the end of the first inning. If you're right at the end of the game, that's 75 balls of yarn that you win. If you put your bet in the second inning before the second's done, that's a 50 ball of yarn victory for picking the right team at the end. And your last chance to bet in today's game will be by the third out of the third inning. Bottom of the third, that is. You'll win 25 balls of yarn if you're right with that last chance bet. But if you get the bet wrong at any part of the day, you will lose 25 balls of yarn. Remember, the number doesn't care who you pick. It also doesn't care if you miss the number. All it cares about if you nail the number. You nail it, it's 50 bonus balls of yarn. No risk on that one, so go for it. Why balls of yarn and why betting? Well, the betting part is not like the real-life betting people are doing on here. This is all just for fun, but it is for balls of yarn, which are the currency of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show and the lifeblood of the eMLB universe. Use the exclamation points command as you saw me just do. And for every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, you can trade them in and you can get a boost. Or you could be the type that really likes to hold on to your balls.
That's what she said.
There's nothing wrong with that. For every 5,000 balls of yarn that you possess, you trade those in, use exclamation mega. You will summon Lion-O and the Thundercats, the cousins of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas, to come in, whoop some samurai dog booty, and get you 6 boosts for the price of 5. And then, of course, don't forget, if you're a regular person here, lurker or otherwise, and you've got hairballs, also known as the channel, the Twitch points on the channel, hairballs are now a usable item. You'll see people claiming cash if they're a GM. Our non-GMs are boosting their players. You want to create a player? Use 5,000 balls of yarn. Sega! Sorry, Tranquil, I do not have a Sega command, but I will still say Sega! Not Sega, it's the Mega Boost. You know, like Megatron. All right, if you got how the betting works, if you got how the hairballs work, let's get into tonight's game between the Twins and the Angels. This is game 2 of this series. Angels win the first one 9-0. Twins, 2 games ahead in the division after going 19-8 in the month of May. Still one of the toughest teams to strike out in the majors to this point. Leading off today will be Victor Robles, the former National center fielder. Robles, 10 for 10. When he gets on base, he is a pest on the base paths, and he is 10 for 10 so far this season. Robles leading off in center. Alex Kirilloff will be in right field. Kirilloff just had a 6-game hitting streak end. Arr, it's the NC Pirate. It's the North Carolinian Pirate. Thank you, sir. 30 months subbed. 2.5 years that Pirate has been a supporter of the channel. We thank you very much for that, as always. Alex Kirilloff is in right field. Just had a 6-game hitting streak end. His last 5, he's got 7 hits, 4 homers, and 7 runs batted in. He'll bat second in right field. Jack Peterson. Jack Dogs is the community creative player of Jack Dogs, who said hello to me today in private. 8-game hitting streak for Jack coming into this one, hitting .314 with 3 home runs, 10 RBI, and 3 doubles during that span. He will hope to continue to hit the lefties well. He's in left field today, batting third. The kid, not so much a kid now, 30-year-old Willie Adames will be the cleanup hitter today over at third. Just 1 for 11 with 4 strikeouts in the month of June to start the year off. Trevor Larnach will be your DH today. Larnach struggles more on the road, hitting just .233 and 73 at-bats. He'll bat fifth and is the DH. Tony Courtney, the rookie from from Benbrook, Texas. Sorry, looking at the wrong person. Number 40th overall in eMLB. Comes into this one hitting .255. He'll be at second today, batting 6th. Evan White is your first baseman, batting 7th. White hitting .295 on the road this year. Jeff Goldbach will make his eMLB Game of the Day debut. It's his 3rd career start in the major leagues, just 1 for 7 so far. Goldbach, the 22-year-old from Mesa, Arizona. And finally, Louis Guillaume, 31-year-old, hitting better on the road, former goal. Got yarn?
Wheeling and dealing and back for another month.
Wheeling and dealing is exactly what the Oakland Athletics are doing, and Kenny Lindbergh is the man behind it. We officially have a Twitch baby. What do we call it? Wheel and deal? I'm not sure. But we've got yarn indeed. Yes, indeed. Louis Guillaume will be batting 9th in this one. Colby Halter, the rookie from Jacksonville, Florida. He's 4-1 on the year with a 6.5 ERA. Don't let that fool you, though. Month of May, he was 3-0 with a 5.18 ERA and 33 innings of work. He had a 1.36 whip during that time. So he is settling and trending in the right direction. We'll see if he can stymie a very potent Angels offensive lineup tonight. Leading off for the Angels, Louis Rengifo. Rengifo, 5-game hit streak coming into this one, including a home run and 3 RBI in that instance. The Venezuelan leading off over at second. Mike Trout has not just been on fire, he has been as hot as the sun. 4-game hitting streak with 10 hits, 6 home runs, and 10 RBI at that time. Now 16th all-time in the majors with 561 career homers. Now 2 behind Reggie Jackson for 15th on the list. Louis Ramos is in. The Texan is at first base. 8-game hitting streak coming into this one, including 5 home runs during that span. He's over at first, batting third. Shohei Ohtani has not jumped in on the fun here of late, but he has pitched well this year. 5-3 with a 4.02 ERA, 67 strikeouts during that time. Always still a deep threat with 17 home runs this year. Josh Jung, the 5-year veteran from San Antonio, is on a mini 3-game hit streak. 5 for 11 in that span. He'll bat 5th over at third. Phil Williams, the thrill, will be in right field batting 6th. Also 3-game hitting streak with a couple homers during that span. He'll bat 6th. The $60 million man, Tomoya Mori, will be in. The soon-to-be 31-year-old from Sakai, Japan, is hitting .304 this season at Angels Stadium. He'll bat 7th and be behind the plate. Andrelton Simmons, the ageless one, 9-time Gold Glove winner, has hits in 4 of his last 5. He'll bat 8th over at short. Brandon Marsh, still below the Mendoza line to this point. He'll be in left field, batting 9th. Asa Lacy from Kerrville, Texas. 4th season in the majors, 5-1 this year with an even 3 ERA and a 1.02 whip. Since he joined the moved over from the Dodgers to the Angels, Asa Lacy, 19-5, 3.3 ERA, 1.1 WHIP. Comes into this one 8 consecutive undefeated starts. That's your matchups for today. It should be a good one. You've got the second best team in the majors in the Angels. You have the best team in the American League Central to this point in the Twins. The surprising Twins, we will add. We'll see how this one goes. Let's get to Angel Stadium. Welcome, the Widgets doing their thing once again. Ugh. Wind is blowing in from right field at 9 miles an hour in this beautiful day here in Anaheim, California, as we get ready for the eMLB game of the day between the Angels and the Twins. Before this one gets started, let's look at the defensive alignment for the Angels in this one. Starting with Brandon Marsh out in left field. Mike Trout is in center. 3-time Gold Glove winner out there. And Phil Williams with an amazing arm in right field today. Look at this rich guy with 25 balls of yarn to throw around. What? I'm so confused. Oh, just 25 balls of yarn. I get it. I was like, what? Anyway, over in the infield, you got Josh Jung over at third. Andrelton Simmons is your shortstop. Simmons, again, a 9-time Gold Glove winner. Louis Rengifo is at second, and Louis Ramos is at first. Behind the plate tonight, Tomoya Mori with a 17 arm rating. Remember, eMLB uses a scale rating system of 1 to 20. True ratings are really from 1 to 250, but Maury with a 17 on a 120 scale. That's a pretty impressive arm. On the hill today, 27-year-old left-hander from Kerrville, Texas, it's Asa Lacy. Lacy just having his 27th birthday here back on June 2nd. Aiden being so kind, gifting a sub over to Mithoki so that Mithoki's community created player has a little bit extra of a boost. Remember, that's a mini boost for you, Mithoki. That gets you a half of a sub, which is 5 points. Again, we can give you a specific breakdown on how to use that from what we talked about earlier. Hoping for the upset. Yeah, don't ever take the bets personally. It's nothing personal, it's just business, we think. Anyway, Lacy, the left-hander, 27 years old from Kerrville, Texas, just had his birthday, makes his 12th start on the year. He's 5-1 with a 3 ERA, 66 innings of work for him. He's given up 56 hits, 22 earned runs, allowed 8 home runs this year. He's walked 11, struck out 49. Opponents are hitting .227 against Lacy to this point. Lacy, the 4-pitch pitcher, traditional arsenal: fastball, slider, curveball, and the changeup. He'll throw low 90s with the fastball. The former first-round draft pick, 29th overall in 2020 from Texas A&M by the Dodgers. I know you'll say in real life, that ain't true. Remember, this is a 2019, opening day 2019 file. That is everything simmed, including Asa Lacy's career. All right, we're ready to go. Let's get Victor Robles into the box. Robles, who came over to the Twins in a 1-year deal after being a world champion with the Nationals. Robles enters play today hitting .246. Sorry, I gotta remember, we had 1 day of games. Gee, who's the Nationals GM in the chat? Can you tell by what they say? I don't know. Robles, .246 on the year, 4 home runs and 13 runs batted in. Robles comes into this one 10 for 10 this season in stolen bases. If you've never been here before, here's what you're watching. You're watching a live managed game in a traditional online league. I am just the commish. I tell the stories, I press the buttons, and I go based on the decisions of the managers. So when you see me look right, my right, your left, that is right. Yeah, right. Yeah, my right, your left. I am looking to see what the GMs are having me do. When nobody's on base, we go right to the result. When runners are aboard, we will go pitch by pitch so that you can see more of a deeper managed experience, and we tell that full story. With that, let's get this game going. Instructions are in. Coffee with Bailey's in hand, and cheers. It will be an 0-1 pitch to start us off. Thanks for your attendance today on a different time Sunday edition of Coffee with the Commish. Remember, wind blowing in from right field in this one. Let's see how it goes. 0-1 pitch to Robles will be shot towards short. Andleton Simmons has it. A little bit of a bobble there as he double clutched. He won't get a throw off. You got to think with where he had to go on that one. Yep, it's going to be recorded as an infield hit for the speedy Robles. No error to Simmons, and we're already off with the first hit on the day. With one out now, right fielder Alex Kirilov comes to the box. The 28-year-old from New Kensington, Pennsylvania, will check in hitting .324 this year with 9 home runs and 29 runs batted in. Look at Tranquil trying to do a little bit of a confidence boost over to Ken. Ramos goes over to keep Robles close. It does it automatically, if you can see, Tom. Since I've got the defensive substitutes managed, you don't have to say the hold at first. It'll be done automatically for you. But in the past, we would normally have to have you call for that. But now you don't have to. First pitch from Lacey is going to be an off-speed pitch. Misses low for ball 1. Kirilov just had a 6-game hitting streak end. He has 7 hits over his last 5 games, including 4 home runs and 7 runs batted in. 1-0 is going to miss low quickly. 2 balls and no strikes. Again, Robles is 10 for 10 this season in stolen bases. He has swiped his last 11 consecutive, including last season with the Nationals. The 2-0 pitch is outside. Robles is on his way, and Goldbach is going to just sit right on it and says no chance. He's going to go after that one. Stolen base for Victor Robles. There we go. He got it aboard. Let me get something else that I forgot to pull up. We've got that in. Robles steals his 11th consecutive base this year. And runner at second now, Kirilov with a 3-0 count facing. .30 pitch, watches that one belt high for strike 1. Just confirming something with you, Ken, the way you said something to me. Okay, very good. Just wanted to make sure I didn't hit a wrong button by mistake. Understood. 3-1 pitch to Kirilov. That one catches the inner half. It's strike 2. Good work from Lacey to come back to a full count against Kirilov. Just underway here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Welcome to tonight's special edition of Coffee with the Commish in the afternoon. The 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Watches the changeup all the way, and he goes down.
Hey, bada, swing, bada.
No swing on that one. Asa Lacey will get his first strikeout on the day. That's now his 50th strikeout on the season. And we've got one out here, top of the first. That'll bring in the Andover, Minnesota native, Jack Peterson. Jack Dogs is the community creator. Don't know if he will be in attendance or not, but regardless, we will do this at bat for him. 245 on the year for Peterson, a 7-year veteran from Andover, Minnesota, 5 home runs, 23 runs batted in. First pitch will catch the outside corner. Strike 1, no balls, and 1 strike. Peterson, who a couple seasons ago signed an 8-year contract extension for what you gotta think, well, depends on who you talk to. Some people think it's an overpriced $99 million contract extension for 8 years. I gotta think it's fair value as other contracts around us continue to go up. Just look at what happened to Victor Robles over at second. The 0-1 pitch to Peterson comes too far in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Peterson playing ball this year at $10.6 million. 1-1 to Peterson. Hit towards left center field. This one's hit pretty well. Going back is Trout, looking up, and it is gone. Jack Peterson has been crushing left-handers, and you see why. They still love having him around. 2-run homer for Jack Peterson. 6th on the year, and it is 2-0 Minnesota. That was the 121st career home run for the 7-year community created player, Jack Peterson. After the homer, that'll get the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames, the Dominican, 30-year-old. Can't call him the kid as much anymore. 246 on the year for Adames with 6 home runs and 29 RBI. That's a tough pitch. He just golfed that one. 94 coming inside. That can be a nasty pitch, but Peterson was looking for that one, and see you later. 2-0 lead. 0-1 pitch to Adames. Slapped over to first. Luis Ramos has it. Plenty of time to go step on the bag to retire Adames for the second out. 2 outs now for Trevor Larnach. Larnach, the 25-year-old Californian from Concord, checks in, hitting 246 on the year. Yeah, you're noticing a lot of 240-somethings on this team. Larnach with 8 home runs and 25 runs batted in. One-0 pitch to Larnach. It's going to softly hit that into right field. Coming on in, making the play is Phil Williams on the run to retire the side. Twins will hit for a couple as Jack Peterson goes deep into the left center field area. Gets his 6th home run on the season halfway through the first. Twins 2, Angels coming up. Hopefully someone got the clip. As a reminder, we are always looking for you to help with clips on the highlights so those can be featured in the Discord for those of us who don't make it in the future. There it is. Sadier gets it done. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. We're always making sure that we can feature the highlights of the eMLB universe throughout the season. Bottom of the first here at Angels Stadium. Twins got 2 to start us off. Let's look at the Twins defense as the Angels get their first at bat. Jack Peterson, the home run hitter, is in left field. Victor Robles will be in center, and Alex Kirilloff in right field. Willie Adames is your third baseman. Louis Guillorme is at short. Tony Courtney is your second baseman, and Evan White over at first. Jeff Goldbach is your catcher behind the dish today on the hill. The rookie from Jacksonville, Florida, 24-year-old Colby Halter. Halter making his 11th appearance on the year. It is his sixth start to this point, not save. 4-1 with a 6.54 ERA. He's gone 53 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 58 hits, 39 earned runs. He's walked 24. He's struck out 48. 3-pitch arsenal for him. Throws a fastball in the mid-90s, complements that with a pretty sharp 12-6 curveball and a changeup as well. Halter, second-round draft pick in 2020 by the Twins out of Bishop Kenny High School in Jacksonville, Florida. Halter this season, forgot to write this stat down, 272 average against for Halter against pitchers this year. Halter's ready to go. That'll get the switch hitter Luis Rengifo from Nagua, Venezuela. 304 average this year for Rengifo, 3 round trippers and 14 RBI. Wonder what LA celebrities are at the game today. That's more the Dodgers game, isn't it? Rengifo comes into this one with a 5-game hitting streak. 429 average during that span with a homer, 3 RBI. He also got his 500th career hit yesterday. You'll see the big 500 down here. Got his 500th career hit against Shi-Hoon Kim in the 6th inning in that 9-0 victory. Halter's first pitch to Rengifo will be swung on and lifted to center field where the human vacuum cleaner Victor Robles pulls it in for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's always a plus when you've got this guy coming up. Nobody on base, and you can't lose when you're facing him. Mike Trout, 34-year-old from Millville, New Jersey, 16 seasons in the majors, and continues to show he won't slow down. Just in the month of June, 16 at-bats, he's 10 per 16. That's 625 if you need the math scored at home. 6 home runs, 10 runs batted in, scorching hot. 2 home runs away from Reggie Jackson for 15th all-time in the majors. 3-1 pitch to Trout. Grounded to short. Good positioning over there for Louis Guillaume. He'll throw to first to retire Trout. Yes. He retrouted him. Yes, indeed. 2 outs now. 2 outs, and that'll put in Luis Ramos. Ramos, who's been hitting pretty solid of late himself. 8-game hitting streak, hitting .367 over that span with 5 home runs and 9 RBI, as his season totals up to .249 on the year with 17 homers and 39 RBI. Ramos, third-year veteran from Lahoma, Texas. True celebs don't want to be seen at an Angels game. So you're saying the D-list celebs are here. Hopefully not Kathy Griffin. 3-2 pitch to Ramos. Chops it over to third. Well positioned there. Adames has it. Throws to first. 1-2-3 inning for Colby Halter as he will subdue the Angels here in the first inning. 1 inning in the books. Let's go to the second. If you haven't bet yet, you can still do so, but it will only get you 50 balls of yarn to this point. It's 2-0 Twins. Let's go to the second. Second inning we go means the 6, 7, 8 hitters are scheduled to start. Tony Courtney, followed by Evan White and Jeff Goldbach to follow. Tony Courtney, the 21-year-old from Benbrook, Texas, comes in. .255 average on the year for Court with a home run and 24 RBI. Pretty sure we saw the 1 home run he hit on a game of the day early in the season, wasn't it? I feel like we did. 3-2 pitch to Courtney. He'll fist it over to third. This is going to have to be a quick one. Jung with the hard throw to first. Not in time as Courtney flies down the line and gets in. But, uh-oh. They're going to check. He overdid it running down the line. It looks like he is having a complaint with his back. And the trainer is going to be safe. They are going to lift Courtney, who gets the infield single. And they are going to take him out of the rest of this game. So, Ken, what do you want to do here? Boo is what he says in the private chat with me. Yeah, I feel like we saw Courtney's home run live. All right, so Adames will slide over to short. Guillaume will slide over to second. Sanson Valentine III will go into the game as the pinch runner, and he will be the third baseman. All right. Tony Courtney, again, lifted after injuring his back. We'll check on that afterwards, but Valentine comes in as the pinch runner in this instance. Valentine, for the record books, no stolen bases in his career, no attempts either. Runner at first, Evan White will be your batter. White, 240 average on the year with 5 homers, 24 RBI for the 30-year-old from Gahanna, Ohio. First pitch. That one looks like it caught the knees. Maybe. Yes, it did. Strike one. Okay, hold on. Okay, gang, just an FYI, at the end of this half inning, I'm going to take a break because my son I just need to get him all packed up and ready to go because his mom is almost here. Uh-oh. What are we doing? Public collusion? 0-1 pitch. Grounds it back to the mound. Diving stop by Lacey. He'll throw to second, and the throw is wild. The throw is wild. Valentine is going to get in. Don't you love how it says it's airmailed into the outfield, but no one advances?
Go!
Either way, it's an error to Asa Lacey as he had time to get Valentine. Everybody's going to be safe on the E1. And with that, that'll give the rookie, Jeff Goldbach, the 22-year-old from Mesa, Arizona, an opportunity to shine. Just 1 for 7 so far in the career of Goldbach. 10th overall selection back in 2022 from McClintock High School in Tempe, Arizona. Expos are fielding offers. Can only give out hugs in return. DM me if interested. Oh yeah, and you're already being pimped on Tomoya Mori. Let us do the expansion draft first, dang it. Before you start pimping wares. First pitch from Lazy. Ooh, attempted bunt. He pulls it back, though, called ball 1. Apparently, he pulled it back enough. Goldbach, who got called up after the team parted ways with Tucker Barnard, wasn't hitting very well in AAA Rochester either. Just 134 with a home run and 9 RBI. He did hit 269 with 10 home runs during 2025. Offers coming in hot. The 1-0 pitch. They will square to bunt again. Lacey has it. He will play it safe this time. Goes to get Goldbach at first. They will get the out. Goldbach gets the job done as we now got 2 runners in scoring position here as the Twins continue to threaten. That'll put in Louis Guillaume. Guillaume. 220 average on the year with no home runs and 11 RBI. He is a better hitter away from target field as he's hitting 270 this season in 74 at-bats. No trades shall be offered while you're at work. Yes, that's pretty wise, because you're just a little distracted at that time, I would think. First pitch, that one's in the dirt. Great block by Morey to prevent anyone from trying to advance. 1 ball, no strikes. Guillorme, the 9-year veteran from Davie, Florida, known better for his defense, did win a Gold Glove in 2022 when he was with the Mets. The 1-0. Change up, catches the bottom part of the zone. Nice pitch from Lacey. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield is playing normal here in this instance. Shoot. I pressed the wrong button and I have a question. Okay. The 1-1 pitch. He squares to bunt. He'll take it low as he pulls back. 2-1. Ooh, a little interesting on that one. Might be trying to catch the defense asleep. Just because Dahl won a World Series in another league doesn't mean I want him here. Yes, the 2-1 pitch. Towards left center field, pretty well struck. Trout ranges to his right. He will make the catch. Meanwhile, Ken, do you want to signal Sanson Faltine to tag up from third and try to score? Ball is deep. Faltine's a good runner. Mike Trout with a normal arm. What do? He says send him. Here comes the play in. There'll be no chance to get him at home. He's safe. And that'll be a sac fly for Louis Guillorme as Faltine will score. White stays at second. 3-0 ball game now for the Twins on the 12th RBI of the year for Louis Guillorme. With 2 outs now, Victor Robles will be back up. Robles had a base hit in his first at bat. It was an infield single. First pitch is going to miss low for ball 1. Again, if you're just getting here, friendly reminder, I'm going to take a brief break. I have people on the way. Mom and other half are almost here to get my son. So I just have to make sure he's all ready to go, and then we'll be back live. Mrs. Kamish is at a birthday party. The co-commish is at a birthday party with friends. 1-0 pitch to Robles. Good block from Morey on the pitch away in the dirt. Keeps White over at second, but a 2-ball, no strike count to Robles. Robles definitely an interesting enigma this offseason as he was looking for long-term money. And he finally subdues to a 1-year deal here with the Twins. And he signed that deal in late April. 2-0 pitch. Comes inside. They check the swing. They'll say he didn't swing. It was inside. Ball 3. Three balls. No strike to Robles. You're officially a hairball. I assume that means you have enough. Oh, wait. No, that's right. You've been here 10 hours, so that's what it is. You're officially a hairball in regards to length of time title-wise. Yes, I forget that one. 3-0 pitch is right down the middle, called strike. We pitched Asa Lacey's success as an Angel since being traded over from that other Los Angeles team, 19-5 with a 3.3 ERA in that span. 3-1 pitch. Going to be lifted to center field. Trout going after it, but that one's going to drop down for a hit. Ken, once again, Evan White. Do you want him to round third and try to score? Ball is an average outfield depth. White is a good runner. Mike Trout with a normal arm. He says send him. Here comes the play at the plate. It is gonna not be in time. Victor Robles with his second hit on the day. It's an RBI single, and the Twins will take a 4-0 lead. Robles with his 14th RBI on the year. Not bad considering he missed probably most of the first month of the season. Alex Kirilloff is your batter now. Kirilloff is 0 for 1 today. Who's next, huh? First pitch to Kirilloff is going to miss away, ball 1. Just double checking. Not here yet. Okay, good. 1-0 delivery. Pops it into center field towards left center. Coming over, making the catch is Brandon Marsh to pull it in for the final out. All right, 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, unfortunately, leaving a runner aboard. We'll go to the bottom of the second shortly, but as mentioned, I have to step away briefly. It could be 10 minutes, could be 15, probably not. I've just got to get Andrew all transitioned over. So we'll be back in a moment after we are down a kid. You're watching the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show Sunday afternoon special coffee edition. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Coming back live, it is the Sunday afternoon, rare Sunday afternoon edition of Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Commissioner LB, appreciate the patience as I was just trying to get my son transitioned over to his other family. No one else is here but yours truly now. Bottom of the second, we will go Kobe Halter. 1-2-3 inning, bottom of the first, been given 4 runs to start. We'll see what he can do with it here. We got the 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up, and we will start with Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani, 227 average on the year, 17 home runs, 33 runs batted in for the 9-year veteran from Iwate, Japan. No pitch by pitch. Back we go. 1-2 pitch to Ohtani from Halter. Back up the middle, diving stop from Guillorme, but it just bounces off of his glove. Sorry, that's not Guillorme. That's Adames. Guillorme's over at second. Forgot the injury to Courtney. Adames tried to make a good effort on it, but it gets by him. Ohtani will get the first hit on the day on the infield single. He's aboard at first, and the San Antonio Texan, Josh Jung, comes to the plate. Jung, 235 average on the year, 7 home runs, 26 RBI. Guillorme probably did make that play if it was him. First pitch to Jung will come inside. Inside and called strike 1.
What?
That is probably what's coming out of Tom Falsone's mouth right this moment. Or, excuse me. Oh, 1 pitch. That one's away. Ohtani's on his way to second. It's a ball. The throw is not in time. Shohei Ohtani will get the stolen base. That is Ohtani's 3rd stolen base on the season as he gets down into scoring position now. Ohtani, 3 steals against 2 caught stealings, 3 out of 5 so far this season for Ohtani. It's a 1-1 pitch to Jung coming up. 1-1 runners going. This one's a hard hopper over to third. Good play there by Faltine. He'll throw to first to play it safe. Gets the out. Ohtani will get to third. Valentine decides not to try to take a risk of beating Ohtani to the bag. He'll get the first out. Well, you'd think just tag him, but it's a case of don't trust the graphic. 1 out. Runner at third. And the thrill. Phil Williams will come up. Williams, 264 average on the year. 6 round trippers and 18 RBI for the third year veteran from East Haven, Connecticut. Alters first pitch will be at the knees. Called strike. The 0-1 swings and hits that one foul. Just got a piece of it. Didn't really connect well with it. No balls and 2 strikes to Williams. The usual happens between Sadier and Omaze in the duels. The 0-2 pitch. Tries to go with a curveball away. Cannot get the corner. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. You'd think at some point Tom would just say, I ain't bothering. Meanwhile, Sadier appreciates all the extra balls of yarn. The 1-2. To left field down the line, but foul as that one just misses as he tries to send it down the line. Little late on the off-speed pitch, but he sends it down the line. Cannot catch the chalk. It's a 1-2 count. A 1-2. Curveball just misses. Goldbach frames it a little longer, doesn't get the call. Ugh, close on the eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone, but does not get the call. The 2-2 pitch. Rolls it over to first. Hard hit. Evan White has it. Stares down the runner. He'll step on the bag. Ohtani does not take the gamble. Great work by White, the Gold Glover at first. 2 outs. Ohtani still stuck at third. He'll hope for his former countryman, his fellow countryman, not former, fellow countryman, 30-year-old from Sakai, Japan, Tomoya Mori. Mori, 255 average on the year, 1 home run and 18 runs batted in for the $60 million man. What should we pitch more? That he's the $60 million man? Or that he was signed to a $543 million contract? Can you imagine? First pitch. Swing and hits that one foul. No balls and 1 strike. They fight each other because neither of them can beat the Twins. And then Sadier says the team that is 3-6 against those Twins. Shots fired. The 0-1. That one's outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hey, Lud. Shohei Ohtani is down at third. 2 outs here, bottom of the second. Angels trying to claw back into this one. Down 4. The 1-1 will get called strike 2. A pretty fair call on that one. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. It's getting spicy feisty in here. Nah. The 1-2 from Halter. Too far low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. LA Angels and I are combined 500 against the Twins. The 2-2. Checks the swing. They get him, they say. He goes down. Colby Halter will get his first strikeout on the day by retiring the $60 million man. That will leave Shohei Ohtani stranded at third. 2 innings in the books here. We head to the third. If you haven't done so yet, last call for betting today. Last call before the third out of this bottom of the third. To the third we go. Twins 4, Angels nothing. Top of the third we go. It's the Twins leading 4-0. We'll start it off with the 3-4-5 hitters. Jack Peterson will be the batter. Willie Adames, Trevor Larnach due up. We'll start it off with Peterson. Started the game off with a tomahawk shot as he clubs one that was low in the zone into left center field for a 2-run homer. He's 1 for 1 today with his 6th homer on the year. Only 3 people bet on Minnesota so far. We'll see if anybody makes a third inning bet here. First pitch. Well, that's because I didn't turn off pitch by pitch. My bad. Hit a 1-2 pitch from Lacey. Called strike 3. Got him with the inside corner.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Yeah, one might have been a little outside, so you gotta say it's going both ways here. But nevertheless, Asa Lacey will get his 2nd strikeout of the day as he dispatches of Peterson.
We would be honored if you would join us.
We've got 1 out here, bottom of the third. Aaron, I assume it's Aaron. Welcome to Fluff Kitty Ninjas. Thank you for hitting the follow and helping to expand the litter box. 1 out now. Willie Adames is 0 for 1 today. Two-one pitch from Lacey. Over to second, deep in the corner, Rendifo into the outfield grass. Hard throw to first in time will get Adames. Good range to his left for Rendifo. Makes the quick move to get out Adames at first. We've got 2 outs now. 2 outs and Trevor Larnach, your batter. Larnach today 0 for 1. 2-0 pitch. Rolls it right to second. Rendifo, much easier opportunity here. He'll throw to first. And it'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Asa Lacey, his first on the day. We'll go bottom of the third. Absolute last chance for you to bet on today's game. All you have to do in chat, write down which team you think wins. And how many runs will the winning team have at the end of the day? It has to at least be 4 at this point. Bottom of the third, 4-0 Twins. It's bottom of the third here for the Angels. 8-9-1 hitters are coming to the plate. We'll start it off with Andrelton Simmons. Simba, 36-year-old from Curacao, 9-year Gold Glove winner. Simmons, 267 on the season with 5 home runs and 26 runs batted in. I see your bet, Pirate. Minnesota an 8 for third inning bet. First pitch to Simmons, slapped against the shift. Good reels from Evan White. He'll throw to Halter in time to dispatch for the first out. Hey, Tanky, good to see your bet there. Welcome officially to you as your players in the draft. The Dakota Dino. I love it. Our first official dinosaur in eMLB. My son will be happy. 1 out. Brandon Marsh will be the batter. Marsh, the left fielder, 28-year-old from Buford, Georgia, struggling at the dish this year. Just a 196 average, 6 home runs and 16 RBI. Remember, Marsh last year hit 284 with 25 home runs. Halter's first pitch will be hit into shallow center field, going in and back. Adames will make the over-the-shoulder catch. Robles was not going to be able to get there no matter how fast he is. Adames goes about 15 feet into the outfield and makes the play for the second out. 2 outs now. Louis Rengifo is your batter, 0 for 1 today. We'll sell Marsh for just about anything at this point. You know, he hit 25 homers last year, hitting 286. I just said that. Sell low, you think, huh? The 0-1. To right field. Moving to his right, Kirilloff dives and makes a beautiful catch. Holy crap, are you telling me that Victor Robles is rubbing off of everybody? Alex Kirilloff, sexy play of the day. That was pretty sexy, I think. Beautiful play from Alex Kirilloff. 1, 2, 3 inning. Go the Angels. Guess what? 3 innings in the books. No more bets. Your bets are done. Yes. Sell them for a hug. And don't forget, worst case scenario, you've got the expansion draft. There will be players that everybody is going to lose this year. Remember that. There will be players that you will lose. Period. 3 innings are in the books. We go to the 4th. It's 4-0 Minnesota. We'll go to the 5th. We'll go through 5 innings before I take a break. We'll do the out-of-town scoreboard once, and then we will go to completion, just because I already had to take an unplanned break prior. Top of the 4th, we go here. Minnesota with a 4-0 lead. Here's the first at-bats for Sensenfeltin the third. The 25-year-old from Richmond, Texas, came in as a replacement after the injury to Tony Courtney. We will wait for more information on that as it comes. Faltin, 260 average on the season. 2 home runs, 7 RBI for the 25-year-old rookie. 0-2 pitch from Lacey. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Fatality.
Goes with the off-speed pitch away. Goes chasing after it. 3rd strikeout on the day for Asa Lacey. 1 out here, top of the 4th. Evan White back into the box. 0 for 1. 1-1 pitch. Hard shot to 3rd. Josh Jung plays it. Little spinorama move over to 1st, and Josh Jung shows a little flair on the play. Nice work there for the second out. 2 outs now. Jeff Goldbach will be the batter. Goldbach had a sacrifice hit in his last at-bat. Remember, Goldbach is making his 3rd career start in the major leagues today. Oh, 1 pitch to Goldbach. Well struck towards left center field. This one's going back as Trout will give it a look, but you just saw the first career home run for Jeff Goldbach. Get that ball out there. Jeff Goldbach gets his first career eMLB home run in his 3rd career appearance. Makes it 5-0 Twins. Oh, well, let's not go that far. LaRon who? If I showed you the career of Jeff Goldbach, you'd say, yeah, he played in the majors for a while in 1.0. But he ain't going to beat LaRon Smith, at least the MLB LaRon Smith at this point. 5-0 now Twins. Louis Guillaume is your batter. Both home runs in about the exact same location, both for Peterson and for Goldbach. 3-2 pitch to Guillaume. Hard shot to Shore. Hamilton Simmons has it. He'll throw to first to retire Guillaume and retire the side. The first career eMLB home run for Jeff Goldbach has added to the Twins' lead. It's now Twins 5 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the fourth we go. Mike Trout, Louis Ramos, Shohei Ohtani are due up. Trout 0 for 1. The 1-2 pitch to Trout. Slap towards first. That one's going to get by for a base hit. Absolute scorcher to the right side, and Evan White, Olay, right by him. Didn't have much reaction time there. Great work for Trout as he continues to be scorching here in the month of July. But this one stays in the park. He already has 6 home runs in the month of July. It's July. In the month of June, it's June 5th, by the way. Trout is aboard, just the second hit on the day for the Angels. Louis Ramos will come to the dish 0 for 1. Unfortunately, you're a little late on the bet, Cody. It is the 4th. Bets are closed. First pitch misses low for ball 1. Nice try. 1-0 pitch. Misses. Oh, no, that's in there. Called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. But we will take your 25 balls of yarn, right? Yes. Maybe we should have that rule. Wise guys putting in bets later automatically cost them 25 balls of yarn. I don't know. It's a little case of Jimmy Durante. Everybody's a Canadian. Ha cha cha cha. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, pitch out apparently called, but nothing doing here as Trout was not going anywhere on the play. Trout, while not the speed threat he used to be once upon a time, still has 4 stolen bases this year, has just been caught once. Showing my age there with the Jimmy Durante references. Two, 1 pitch to Halter. Swing and hooks that one foul and out of play. It'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. I could just be showing that I love old style cartoons too, Pirate, you know. There's always that. I mean, we are kind of a Saturday morning cartoon theme around here.
There's something screwy around here.
Yeah, it's the streamer. 2-2 pitch from Halter. Softly hit down the line to left field, but this one is going to find the seats and go foul as Peterson could not get there in time. How many in chat know who Jimmy Durante is? The suspense is killing me. Sheepishly raises hand. The 2-2 to right field. Kirilov goes back. He will make the play about 5 feet in front of the warning track. Pretty well hit off the bat of Ramos. Remember, wind is blowing in from right field. Might have been the reason that one didn't make the seats. 1 out now. Trout still at first. Shohei Ohtani is your batter. He had a base hit in his first at bat. You're like 90. Age is just the number. First pitch. Called strike with a fastball. Might have been a little on the outskirts.
Say what?
No balls, 1 strike to Ohtani. The pitch. Checks the swing. Goldbach. It is inside. It just gets away from Goldbach, but he recovers it in time to stop Trout from thinking about 2. 1 ball, 1 strike count to Shohei Ohtani. The 1-1 pitch. That one bounces into the dirt. Another good block by Jeff Goldbach here, who's earning his time in the majors with this pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike to Ohtani. The 2-1. To center field, Robles sizes it up. He makes the catch. Absolute rocket into center field. But Robles is right there for the second out. Trout still at first. You bet. As always, people here to get their Twitch drops, which we are happy to give to you. 2 outs now. Josh Jung, the batter. Jung today 0 for 1. Hoyer's injured now. Mac Jones is injured. Who the frig's going to catch to be the quarterback? They're going to call Steve Grogan? Drew Bledsoe? Zappy? Big swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike. See, I'm not even watching the game right now because I'm calling. Yes, Bailey Zappi. No balls and 1 strike to Jung here. Trout is at first. EI will be a riot tomorrow. It always is. I did not mean Tony Eason. By the way, I can do a very good Tony Eason play. I can do a very good Tony Eason impersonation. You ready? Ready? You have to watch it really quick. Remember, I've been a Patriots fan way before the 2-decade dynasty began. Jim Plunkett played for the Patriots when I was a wee little baby. 0-1. Towards right center field, pretty well struck. Robles is going over, makes a beautiful catch right at the warning track. Oh my goodness, did you see that little bit of a leap from Victor Robles? Oh my goodness, I think it's Victor Robles. It's a sexy play of the day. It's gorgeous. Unfortunately, Pirate is used to seeing that for himself. But Robles gets the Angels out retired in that inning and helps the Twins maintain a 5-0 lead as we go to the top of the 5th. Yeah, I think you thought that that one was going to be a base hit, didn't you? It looked it. It looked like it was well struck. But we go top of the 5th now, which means time for Journey of the Starters, brought to you today by my drink of choice, which is Starbucks Cafe Verona, with a little bit of Italian sweet cream from Coffee Mate, and of course, just a little bit more of this thing called Bailey's Irish Cream. For Asa Lacey, 4 innings of work, 5 hits, 3 earned runs. He has allowed a couple home runs to this point, hasn't walked anyone, and has struck out 3. Thrown 63 pitches to this point. Top of the 5th we go, which means top of the order for the Twins. It's Robles, Kirilloff, Jack Peterson scheduled up. Robles had an RBI single back in the 2nd inning. He's due for 2 today. 1-2 pitch. To short. Simmons gonna have to hurry. Throws hard. Throw to first, and he will retire the speedy Robles for the first time today. Robles will go down for his first out of the day. One out, top of the fifth. Alex Kirilov back to the plate, 0 for 2. Robles gets saxy in Los Angeles. Love it. 0-1 pitch to Kirilov. Lifted towards shallow center field. Mike Trout's going to have to hurry. Boy, this one held up and helps Trout get there in time to make the play for the second out. Wind might have helped this one just hold up there for a little longer, giving Trout the opportunity to get down in there for the second out. 2 outs now. Jack Peterson, your batter. The community credit player of Jack Dogs is 1 for 2 today. Had a 2-run shot to left center field in his first at bat. His 6th home run on the year is 1 for 2. I was struggling to see what you were saying, Cody, but I get it now because of the custom-made Twitch URL. Yeah. Twitch is an enigma. 2-2 pitch to Jack Dogs. Grounded to short. Simmons. Easy routine play there for him. Fired first. It'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Asa Lacey here in the top of the 5th. Angels are struggling at the plate. We'll see what they do here. We're halfway through this ball game. 5-0 Twins. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. One more time, let's look at the journey of the starters today, brought to you by my drink of choice, my coffee with Bailey's Irish Cream. 4 innings for Colby Halter, giving up 2 hits, no earned runs. He hasn't walked anyone, and he struck out 1. He's thrown 53 pitches through his first 4 innings of work, looking for win number 5 on the year. Got a Derringer card that hasn't done anything for you. Don't play any of the high card value tourneys, so is there any reason I should keep him? Seemed like the value is too high not to sell. Sounds like it's a selling situation, but keep in mind, I don't play Perfect Team really at all. I am as dabble as they come. Like, I might go into it once the draft is done to just see what incarnations I have and open up probably 150 cards. So pay no attention to me. Phil Williams, Toya Mori, Anelton Simmons will be the batters against Colby Halter here in the bottom of the 5th. Williams is 0 for 1. First pitch from Halter. Well struck towards left center field. This one's going to be trouble. It's going to hit right about halfway up the wall. Probably about 5 feet away from being a home run. Williams takes the corner. Heads for second. And he'll get in there with a leadoff double. Hello?
Got a visitor.
Hi. Hi.
Just coming over to show you that.
Hold on, it's a visit from the Kokamish, fresh off of the birthday party. Hello.
Hello.
Cece's got stickers and a balloon.
I blew this up myself.
I just hope that thing don't pop. Yes, you gotta show the mouse ears and all. So.
Tattoo by myself.
And stickers.
Tattoos!
You want to show?
Oh, you decorate.
Here. Bella. Bella. Bella.
Do you want to show your pumpkin?
Where'd we go for that? Michael's. Miss Jenny was doing the arts and crafts table.
Ah, yeah, she decorated a pumpkin. Good work. Just looking for her emote now. What she's looking for, so.
Oh, somebody better do it.
It got done.
Okay.
Cito took care of
You see it, Boo?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Party day indeed. Yes, it was a party day.
Hockey.
It's been hockey, it's been birthday parties, and yesterday was homecoming for Rocky Draws. She looked beautiful. She had a fun time. And I took her out for a local burger after because they were hungry after all that fun. That balloon don't go very well in front of the green screen. All right, ready? All right, glad you had fun.
It farted.
Thanks, gang. All right, Williams got his 7th double on the season in that play. We've got a leadoff runner for the Angels here. Tomoya Mori will be the batter. Mori 0 for 1 as he will try to get the Angels back into this game. First pitch checks the swing. Appeal down to third. It says no. That's going to be ball 1. Maury has definitely had a less productive season than he has had in his first 3 in the majors, with an OPS at 665 to this point. Last season, he was a 788 OPS overall. The 1-0. Towards left field. Fairly well struck. Going back near the warning track. Calling forward, making the play is Jack Peterson. Tagging up is Williams. Here comes the throw, but that one's not going to be anywhere near. Peterson not known for the greatest of arms. And with this one going back, Williams decided to be daring and head for third without being instructed. He'll get there. 1 out, runner at third now. Andrelton Simmons is your batter. Simmons 0 for 1. Outfield is playing shallow. Louis Guillaume is playing right behind second base here on the shift. First pitch at the knees is missed low, ball 1. Or did it? Are you kidding me? What? Wow. That is as bad of a miss as you can find on OOTP. Looks good to you, huh? Get out of here, Angel. 1-0 pitch. This is low, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and taps that one foul down the third base line. 2 balls and 1 strike. Simmons, 36 years old. Angels will have a decision to make in this offseason if they're going to do the team option for $18 million next season with Simmons. 2-1 pitch. Up the middle. That's going to get by Guillaume for a base hit. Andrelton Simmons will drive Williams in on the play. RBI single for Andrelton Simmons, and the Angels are on the board as they trail 5-1. Simmons, 27th RBI on the year as he continues to try to roll back the clock with the hitting. And with 1 out, 1 on, Brandon Marsh is your hitter. Marsh 0 for 1. First pitch, they will check the swing. They say he held up. Ooh, that one was close, but it's ball 1. I'm not old enough to know the Boston Patriots. They've always been in Foxborough in the time that I have been aware of being a Patriots fan. Oh! JR throws the Jedi Cats all throughout the chat. Jamie gets a gifted sub. I'll make a note for him. Leo Remus, Bikey, Captain 12, and Jay Saint will also get gifted subs from JR's 5 gifted. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We got a 1-0 count here, bottom of the 5th in a 5-1 ball game. The pitch. That one will get in there with the off-speed. Strike one. There you go. There's the instructions. If you just got one of the gifts from JR, then you have been invited to create a virtual player coming up for the eMLB Amateur Draft, which is not far away. 1-1. That one gets the outer half. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All pitches pretty much in the same location here from Halter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. To right. Oh, call. What a play. Right. Caught by Evan White. A diving play from Simmons to just get back. White makes the catch. Just a soft line shot that White was able to get. Simmons, with enough awareness to read it, gets back to first in time. 2 outs now. Simmons still at first. That'll get us back to the top of the order. Louis Rengifo is your hitter. Rengifo today 0 for 2. First pitch will be at the knee, strike one. Rengifo has really been a tough guy to get out here at Angels Stadium. 370 average in 54 at-bats this year with 3 homers. The 0-1. This is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hi, Kappa. 1 ball, 1 strikes to Rengifo, the 29-year-old Venezuelan from Nagua, Nagua. 1-1 from Halter towards right center field. Robles is on his way, moves over. Wind is going to help him get there and make the catch. Side will be retired. 5 innings are in the books. Angels will finally get on the board. And with that, I'll take the 1 short break I have for today, as I will take the dog out, take myself out, and when we come back, we'll check the out-of-town scoreboard and come back to conclude this game between the Twins and the Angels. Sunday Coffee with the Commish. We'll be right back. Back live, it is Fluffy Kitty Ninja's show. It is the Sunday, later than normal Coffee with the Commish edition. Let's go check the out-of-town scoreboard before we continue with today's broadcast. It is top of the 7th in a pitch fest out in Oakland as the Nationals and A's are currently at no score. Just 3 hits total on the day. Daniel Vilches for the Athletics. Pretty good to this point. It's top of the 8th at American Family Fieldhouse. The Brewers hanging on to an 8-6 lead against the Dodgers. Got the hiccups here. 3 home runs for Rod Metzler. Heston Kjerstad also went deep for the Dodgers. Christian Yelich's 2nd homer in as many days for the Brewers. It is bottom of the 5th at Seattle, and Seattle leading 6-2 over the Rays. JT Realmuto got his 8th home run on the year at T-Mobile. Bottom of the 5th at Petco Park, San Diego, leading 1-0 over the Rockies. I'm not going to say it. You can read just fine, but we don't try to jinx anything around here. Games that are final from early on today, since we are out west. White Sox defeated the Tigers today 6-1. Adley Rutschman got his 8th home run in the victory. John Duran improves to 6-2. Diamondbacks will defeat the Marlins 9-3. Joey Gallo goes deep twice for Arizona. 15 home runs on the season now for Gallo, who's still only hitting 167. It was a 3-0 win for the Blue Jays over the Yankees. Yankees stymied to just 2 hits on the day as Travis McGregor really worked hard to get his first victory on the year for the Jays. Pittsburgh will defeat the Mets at New York 4-2. JJ Solo improves to 4-2 on the year. Andrew James gets his 10th save on the season. The Polar Bear hits his 18th home run on the year for the Mets in the loss. Orioles will win against the Red Sox 8-4. Ethan Knight gets to 4-4. But also gets his 100th career victory on the in his career. 27-year-old Ethan Knight, growing up a Orioles fan, now pitching for the team and hoping to win their first World Series with him. He'll get his 100th win as they beat the Red Sox 8-4. Reds will beat the Braves 8-3 today. A couple home runs from Jonathan India. Blaze Jordan went deep once. Edgar Barrios, 2 home runs on the day, 19 on the season. In the loss, Freddie Freeman and Jacques Landry, with his 4th home run on the year. Astros beat the Rangers 10-2. Joe Machado gets his first win on the year in his 2nd start since traded from Colorado over to Houston. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. did get his 12th home run in the loss. Jandy Ronson will go to 9-0 on the season as he helps the Giants defeat the Phillies 7-2. Matty Toke also contributed his 15th home run on the year. Royals will defeat the Indians 5-2. The Battle of Pitchers will be won by Jorge Barbosa. Captain Barbosa goes to 3-2, beating the 19-year-old wonder kid. Well, wait a minute. He'll turn 20 shortly. Martin Bradford falls to 4-2. Aaron Judge hit his 22nd home run on the season. Final score in Chicago. This has been some stupid survey number. No speak English. Cubs defeat the Cardinals 11-10. That number has called like 3 times today on my business line. 11-10 win for the Cubs over the Cardinals. Jackie Roberts gets his 14th on the year. Brendan Rodgers his 6th. And Benny the Jet Rodriguez got his 10th. That's Yankee Rings 27's community creative player. Back live here in Los Angeles. It's the Twins leading 5-1. Asa Lacy going out for his 6th inning of work. Friendly reminder to my GMs that are managing this game: when you're batting, tell me your plan for the next inning. And if anyone's warming up, don't forget immersion. Anyway, Willie Adames, Trevor Larnach, and Sanson Fountain III are your batters here against Lacy. Adames 0 for 2 today. First pitch EC slapped into right field. This one is going to get down, and this one's going to make its way to the wall as Williams will chase after it. Taking the corner, heading for second is Adames. He is going to get in there with a leadoff double. Adames will get his 11th double on the year. He's aboard at second with nobody out. Trevor Larnach is your batter. Larnach 0 for 1. First pitch looks like that one's at the knees. It is called strike 1. 1 pitch will be slapped over to third. Jung is there. Looks at Adames back to second. Throws to first in time for the first out. 1 out now. No advance for Adames in the play. That'll put Fountain back into the box 0 for 1. She came in late. Faltine came in as a substitution for Tony Courtney, who got an infield single but had to leave due to an apparent back injury. First pitch will be way outside. Good block by Maury to keep Adamas over at second. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Swings right through that one as he misses the curveball. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch will come too far inside. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Lacey just threw his 80th pitch in the ball game in that last one. The 2-1. Swings right through that one. It's a 2 ball, 2 strike count. He must have been thinking fastball and got an off-speed pitch that he went after. It's a 2-2 count to Faltine. The 2-2 pitch. Just got some piece of that one, and it will find the bleachers. He'll stay alive at a 2-2. It's working him low and inside here currently. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Mixes the speed, comes inside on him, and he will get him. 4 strikeouts on the day now for Asa Lacey. We've got 2 outs now. Top of the 6th, Evan White will come into the box 0 for 2 today. Goes after the slider. Misses that one. Strike 1. Might have been thinking fastball. The 0-1 pitch to center field. Trout having to go. Still going back. He will make the catch. 1 foot into the warning track to retire the side. Wind might have been a factor in that one. It's also the deepest part of the park. 5.5 in the books. The Twins will leave a runner at second. We'll go bottom of the 6th. They still lead 5-1. Comeback time, says Rob Deere. Bottom of the 6th, Kobe Halter, ready to continue. 67 pitches for him today. Answering, it's in the 80s, but let me double check. 85 for Asa Lacey. Tom. Meanwhile, Kobe Halter, 67 pitches to this point. Mike Trout, Louis Ramos, Shohei Ohtani are the scheduled batters in this inning with the Twins up by 4. Trout 1 for 2 today. First pitch he sees to short. Gonna have to hurry. Is Adamas the throw to first? Not in time. Mike Trout does not quit. The 34-year-old potential MVP candidate. Oh, of course, Tom's going to make the call here. Leadoff runner is aboard. 5 hits on the day now for the Angels, 2 belonging to Trout. Louis Ramos is your batter. Ramos 0 for 2. First pitch will miss away for ball 1. The 1-0. Strike on the outer half. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nice try, Cardinal. We're going to start deducting 25 balls of yarn from Wise Guys, though. The 1-1 pitch, quick throw over to first. He'll get back in time. The 1-1 pitch to left field, not very deep. Jack Peterson calls for it, makes the catch for the first out. Trout back to first. Ramos is retired. Shohei Ohtani will be the batter. Oh, we're giving you a hard time. We haven't done it yet, but everyone thinks they're funny. Ohtani, 1 for 2 today. First pitch from Halter. That one will catch the bottom half of the zone with the off-speed pitch. Strike 1. Halter's been able to work the changeup into the arsenal pretty well here so far. Haven't seen anyone really try to turn and tag on it yet. The 0-1. Too far outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. We have seen farther out get called a strike, though. The 1-1 goes after the curveball, completely fooled there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That sharp 12-6 curve that Halter has. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch number 75 from Halter's coming. Does not get the bottom of the zone. Try the curveball again. Ugh. Gotta think that could get rung up, but instead it's a 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch. Misses with the curve again. He's staying with the breaking ball. Oh my goodness, he's painting the corners and he's not getting the call. Unlucky for Colby Halter here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here with run out. Trout at first. The pitch. Just gets a piece of it, tapping it foul behind the backstop. Straight paint, not getting rewarded. The 3-2. Ball 4. He will lose them. 2 runners aboard here, and Josh Jung will be the batter. No activity in either bullpen here to this point. Jung 0 for 2 today. First pitch, he goes right after, drills it towards the ground, towards the first base side, and foul. No balls and 1 strike. Starting to see movement in the pen, but into Minnesota's pen, but no one has started loosening up. The 0-1 pitch. Checks the swing. They'll appeal. No. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now seeing a couple guys start to get in position. Lefty Amir Garrett. The righty Thomas Hackemer warming up for the Twins here. 80 pitches for Halter through 5 1/3. The 1-1. Big swing and a miss as he gets fooled on the off-speed pitch coming inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just as a quick reminder, who's tired and who's not. That's why we showed that earlier in the day, so that I don't have to do that often. But the 1-2 pitch. goes away with a fastball, does not ring him up. It's a 2-ball, 2-strike count. Halter has not had a lot of strikeouts today, just one to this point. But again, still finds himself up 5-1. The 2-2 pitch. Towards third, diving stop and makes a beautiful catch. Sasson Faltine the third. Diving stop, absolutely beautiful play. Pretty sexy, don't you think? The third sexy play of the day coming from Minnesota. This time from Sasson Faltine the third. Keeps runners at first and second. Now 2 outs. Phil Williams is your batter. Williams today 1 for 2. First pitch misses away, ball 1. This could be a wild card matchup coming November. Absolutely. Or, yeah, we could say wild card or division series. Division game is about to get an R rating with all the sexiness in it, huh? Funny. 1-0 to Williams. The swing and pops that one foul. And it will find its seats as nobody will get it. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2 on the inner half. Man, we've seen calls closer in that didn't get that. What? Ugh, so inconsistent here from Blue today. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Mike Trout is your runner at second. Shohei Ohtani is at first. Phil Williams at the dish. Joy Amori in the on-deck circle. He represents the tying run. The 1-2 goes away and doesn't get anything. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is the kind of ump that gets managers tossed. Yes. Yes, it does. The 2-2. This is slow. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Everybody is going to be off on the 2-out pitch. Just got to quit doing games. Angel Hernandez is on it. Yes. That's one thing that I wonder if OOTP will ever do. If they'll ever have specific umpires, personalities, tendencies, so that we can add some more life to it. But that would probably have such a small representation because, you know, what value does that do in perfect team? Well, maybe it has some value. The full count pitch. Everybody's off. Swing and a miss. Williams chases a bad one, and he will go down. Angels will get 2 runners aboard, but they will leave him there. Colby Halter gets through 6. It's 5-1 Minnesota. Top 7 we go. Asa Lacy is still out there. 85 pitches to this point. Don't see anybody warming up in the bullpen just yet. Jeff Goldbach, Louis Guillaume, and Victor Robles are scheduled up, the 8-9-1 hitters. Jeff Goldbach hit his first career major league home run in his 8th at-bat in his last outing. He is one for I have the hiccups. My God, 1 for 1 today. Speak English, Kamish. The 2-2 pitch. Towards second, Rengifo ranges to his left, has it. He'll throw to first to retire Goldbach for the first out. One out, Louis Guillaume is your batter. He's 0 for 1. He had a sacrifice fly earlier in the game. Boss battle. I don't know if we'll get fluffy, but we'll try. Three, 1 pitch. Misses inside, ball 4. Guillaume gets the first. We got 1 on, 1 out here. Robles back in, Robles is back up. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI today. Seeing activity in the bullpen now. Excuse me, I was not sure what you meant, but now I'm putting 2 and 2 together. It is Riley Farrell starting to warm up for the Angels here. Victor Robles again, 2 for 3. First pitch. Gonna miss outside. Ball 1. He went with a changeup there. The 1-0. That one's going to miss low. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch misses away. It's 3 balls, no strikes. Alex Kirilloff waits on deck. The 3-0 misses. Ball 4. Walks him on 4 pitches. We got 2 on, 1 out. Alex Kirilloff has been quiet today. He's 0 for 3. That was pitch number 100 thrown by Asa Lacy in his last out in the last at bat. First pitch. There's one at the knee. Strike 1. Farrell looks like he is getting ready to come in. We've got to assume Jack Peterson will be the first time we'll see Farrell. The 0-1 pitch. Slap to third, Jung to second for 1, Rengifo to first. That will do the job. 5-4-3 double play. Side retired.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Angels will get the first double play on the day, which leads us right into the 7th inning stretch.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you. But you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. We got a good matchup here. Angels, the second best team in eMLB to this point. The Twins, 2-game leaders in the American League Central. Bottom of the 7th week. Twins lead this one 5-1. Colby Halter, 89 pitches on the day, will come out to start the 7th. Again, Thomas Hackamer, Amir Garrett are still warming up. Tomoya Mori will be the first to greet him. Hamilton Simmons and Brandon Marsh are scheduled up bottom 3rd of the order here in the 7th. Mori 0 for 2 today. 3-1 pitch. It's going to miss outside. Ball 4. Mori's going to take the walk. Leadoff runner. Got to think that might be the day for Halter. He's looking for win number 5 on the season. Yes, it is. Day is done. Halter being sent to the showers, and Amir Garrett is being summoned by the Twins. Garrett, the 34-year-old left-hander from Victorville, California. First reliever on the day. Garrett makes his 14th appearance on the year. No record with a 2.79 ERA to this point. 9 2/3 innings of work, giving up 7 hits, 3 earned runs, allowing all 3 runs he's allowed have been solo home runs this year. He's walked 1, struck out 12. He's a 9-year veteran. His first 8 years were with Cincinnati. Throws the mid and upper 90s fastball, works a hard slider in there, and will throw an occasional changeup. Former 22nd round draft pick back in 2011 by the Reds from Henderson International School in Henderson, Nevada. Remember, Garrett did not play in the majors in 2025. Twins took a chance on him, and so far, so good. Great outing for the starting pitcher, Colby Halter, the rookie from Jacksonville, Florida. Gotta believe the pitcher and manager were on the same page in this game. Well, Halter did well against a very potent Angels offense. Kept them to 5 hits, 1 earned run thus far. We will see where this goes from here. Andrelton Simmons will be the batter. Brandon Marsh is not in the on-deck circle. We see Tyler O'Neill starting to get ready. They're going to put a right-hander in there against the lefty Garrett, who has to face 3 batters minimally. Morey is at first. Simmons ready to go against Garrett. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI. First pitch going to Simba is going to be hit to left field. Jack Peterson is going back. He will make the catch for the first out. 1 pitch from Garrett, 1 out. Good work there. Tyler O'Neill is going to come in as Brandon Marsh's day is done. O'Neill, the 30-year-old Canadian from Vancouver, British Columbia. 197 average on the year for O'Neill. 6 home runs, 21 runs batted in. He's hitting just 186 against lefties, but he comes into this one 3 for 4 lifetime against Amir Garrett with a home run. As Garrett checks Morey over at first. 1 out, shift on. The pitch. There's an high corner, outside corner strike with a slider. 0-1. I'm a little slow, but the 0-1. Swings at the slider. Got fooled completely on that one. Quickly behind. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Too far inside with that slider. Does not go after it. It's a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, that looked like strike 3. It had to have been strike 3, and he does not get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Tyler O'Neill, who's been given a second life. The 2-2 pitch. Up and in. That one almost got him. 3 balls and 2 strikes. I see Angel Hernandez is behind the plate. Yes. Yes, we've made several mentions to really bad calls in this game. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Morey, not a fast runner, over at first. Cardinal cashes in some hairballs. +3 boost to Chuck Norris. The 3-2 pitch to right field against the shift. Moving over Kirilov. Makes the play for the second out. Garrett wins the battle there. Now 2 outs. Louis Rengifo will go to the other side of the dish for the switch hitter. Today he's 0 for 3. But he's hitting .303 so far this year against lefties. I need to upgrade his his baseball ability. Yes. Thank you for correcting yourself. Although we all know the Chuck Norris roundhouse kicks any home runs he gets in eMLB. First pitch from Garrett goes away too far out, ball 1. Although that one looked pretty close as well. There was a message. I just had to make sure it was all good. Nothing needed for me. We're good. 1-0 pitch. Swings right after that one. Wraps it foul right to the backstop off the OOTP 23 advertisement. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Rengifo. Colby Halter pitched 6+ innings. Gets the quality start today against the Angels. The 1-1. That one's missing low. 2 balls, 1 strike. The other rumor that you might not be sure of is that Chuck Norris has a bat hidden inside of his beard, and he swings it when it's time. You know, his chin just comes out and swings the bat. The 2-1. To right field. Not very deep, moving over to his right. Kirilov pulls it in for the easy out, and the Angels will go down in the 7th. Amir Garrett gets the job done here for Colby Halter. We will go to the 8th inning. Angels trailing the Twins 5-1. O'Neill will sub for Marsh, but do you want him in left field or any other alteration? Just let me know specifically. I do know that Riley Farrell is coming in for Asa Lacy. Left field is fine, you say. Awesome, thank you. Farrell is the new pitcher. Tyler O'Neill comes into left in place of Brandon Marsh. And again, new pitcher on the mound. It is Riley Farrell, the 32-year-old from College Station, Texas. 20th appearance on the air for Riley. 0-1 with a 4.66 ERA. 19 1/3 innings of work. He's given up 18 hits, 10 earned runs, allowed 2 home runs this year, while walking 9 and striking out 27. Farrell throws upper 90s with the fastball as well as a sharp slider. Those are the 2 predominant pitches you will see. 8-year veteran in the majors, Farrell pitched with Miami, with Cleveland, and now with the Angels. Former 3rd-round draft pick from Houston in 2015 out of TCU. Farrell ready to go. That means we will start the inning off with the 3-4-5 hitters. Jack Peterson, your first batter. Peterson led this game off with a 2-run homer. To your TIE Fighters! Raid alert to your TIE Fighters, everybody. Nersha Banco coming on in with the Raiders. Thank you very much. Welcome, Nersha. Welcome, everybody else. I am Kamish LP. This is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, and it is the home of the eMLB universe. Just joining us, top of the 8th, Angels are trailing the Twins 5-1 here in this game. Quick backstory, Twins come into today's game 2 games ahead in the American League Central. The Angels are the 2nd best team in the majors to this point, trailing only fellow AL West rival Houston Astros. Jack Peterson starts us off. Peterson, 6th home run of the season. was the 2-run shot back in the first to start off the scoring. It was a 2-run shot. He is 1 for 3 today. The 1-2 pitch from Farrell. Called strike 3 to Moyamori. Framed that one pretty good. And Peterson gets called. Gotta think he doesn't like the call there, but it is going to miss.
Mind. Call me the Flower of Ling Chao. This. Clean up on aisle 7.
Clean up
Just sold 3 paintings. 0.3 Kelvin's windfall.
Well, congratulations on the paintings being sold. And thank you very much for sharing some of that $20 donation from NC Pirate. Clean up in aisle 7 indeed. Especially on the Angel Hernandez induced strike, although Tomoya Mori framed that one pretty good. Riley Farrell gets his first strikeout on the day. He dispatches a Peterson, 1 out. Willie Adames, the kid, 1 for 3 today. Well, it is appreciated much. Thank you, Pirate. Joe Germer joined Thomas Hackemer in the Twins bullpen, excuse me. 0-2 pitch from Farrell. Called strike 3 with the slider. Nastiness gets the corner, and he is gone. Second strikeout now for Riley Farrell as he is mowing through the Twins' heart of the order. 2 outs now. Trevor Larnach to the dish. 0 for 3. With an 0-2 count. Gonna softly line it to right field. That one will drop in front of Williams for the base hit. Larnach with the line drive. Didn't get all of it. Otherwise, that might have been an unlucky out. He'll drop in front of Phil Williams for Larnach's first hit on the day. Now 7 for the Twins in this one. And with 2 outs, Larnach at first. Sanson Faltine, the third, will get his third at bat on the day. He's 0 for 2. Again, for those of you just joining us late, Tony Courtney was originally in this game. The rookie from Benbrook, Texas, had a back injury after an infield single and had to leave the ball game. Faltine has come in since. First pitch will miss low for ball 1. One 0 pitch from Farrell is going to miss inside. It's ball 2. Faltine was an 11th round draft pick in 2020 by the Angels. Yes, the Angels he's facing. Originally drafted from Virginia. He was traded to the Twins along with Jorge Jimenez for one guy who's known for being a myth of dying in a plane crash. Any guesses? We'll see who the real eMLB people are by that one. The 2-0. Swings and fouls that one off. 2 balls and 1 strike. Miguel Sano. You are right. Faltine was traded, him and Jorge Jimenez, for Miguel Sano back in July of 2021. The 2-1. Fouls that one off towards the dugouts. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trevor Larnach at first. 2 outs here, top of the 8th. Farrell's 2-2 to center field. Mike Trout, not moving too far, has it sized up. He will bring it in. And that will retire this side. Twins will get a runner aboard, but they will leave him stranded. We'll go bottom of the 8th. It is Minnesota 5 and LA 1. Bottom of the 8th we go. Amir Garrett is going to stay in. He's got Mike Trout, Louis Ramos, and Shohei Ohtani coming due up. Trout tonight is 2 for 3, continues a torrid month of June with 6 home runs in just 19 at-bats. The 3-1 pitch to Trout. It's going to miss low for ball 4. Trout will take a walk down to first. Leadoff runner is aboard. Fair amount of leadoff runners have gotten aboard for the Angels, but they haven't been able to get a lot of damage done. Thought so too, but here he is. He didn't pitch in any of 2025 in the majors, but here he is getting his shot, and he's doing pretty good here. Nobody out runner at first. Couple lefties coming up. Louis Ramos will be the first. Ramos tonight 0 for 3. First pitch grounded to second. Uh-oh. Guillaume, who's normally playing short, moves over to second from the injury to Courtney, and he makes a boo-boo.
No!
Not what the Twins need right now is having their Gold Glove winners cause issue like that. Maybe that means Sarkis Ohanian still has a chance to pitch again. You never know in eMLB, huh? 2 on, nobody out. Shohei Ohtani is your batter, 1 for 2 today. 0 for 2 lifetime against AG. First pitch from Garrett. Big swing and a miss at the 93-mile-an-hour fastball for strike 1. Went away on him, and it worked out well. The 0-1 pitch softly lined into right field. This will drop down for a hit. Runner is going to head for home. Trout with the head first slide. Save! RBI single for Shohei Ohtani gets the job done. Angels chip away. It's 5-2. And with that, Garrett's day will be done. Joe Germer will get the call. The 26-year-old from West Side Highway, Washington. 29th appearance on the year for Germer. He's 0-1 with a 3.68 ERA. 36 2/3 innings of work for him. He's given up 34 hits, 15 earned runs allowed, 6 home runs, while walking 11. Striking out 41 to this point. Upper 90s with the fastball. He'll throw a slider, and once in a blue moon, he'll work a changeup in there. It's the 3rd season in the majors for Germer. Germer was a 2nd-round draft pick by the Twins back in 2021 out of Florida State. Germer is ready to go. The tying run is at the plate with nobody out here. Bottom of the 8th. Josh Jung today is 0 for 3. Germer inheriting 2 runners, both the responsibility of Garrett. First pitch is going to be checked. Swing, appeal? No. Ball 1. The error charge to Louis Guillaume may loom large here. What is Guillaume's rating? Is 15 here at second, huh? The 1-0. Weave and a miss as he gets fooled with the fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. This is low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Louis Ramos is your runner at second. Shohei Ohtani, your runner at first. Josh Jung represents the tying run at the plate. The 2-1. Swings, hits that one straight to the backstop. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece of that one and hit it foul. The 2-2 one more time. Up and in, called strike 3, and he got him. 99 on the gun with that strikeout. Big strikeout for Joe Germer as he will get the first out of the bottom of the 8th. Phil Williams will come to the plate. He's only faced Germer once in his time. He got a home run. He's 1 for 3 today. First pitch down to first. They're going to step on the bag for 1. Throw to second. Not in time. They almost had the 3-6 double play, but they will get the first out or the second out. Ohtani just getting in front of Adames' tag. Runners get to second and third now. 2 outs. Tomoya Mori will be your batter. He is 0 for 2 and 1 for 2 lifetime against Germer. Germer, first pitch, in there, strike 1. Germer again, 3 seasons in the majors, 9 saves to his credit this year. He already has 38 saves in his time. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Maury might have been fooled by the 95-mile-an-hour fastball there. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to Tomoya Mori. The 0-2 pitch goes away, up and away, does not chase after a good waste pitch from Germer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Maury just 1 home run on the year. Does have 55 career in his 4 seasons in the majors in the U.S. The 1-2 pitch. Doesn't get the call on that one. Oh, that is close. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Near 46,000 umpires in complete agreement with blue on that one. Joe Germer thought he got out of the inning with that one as he took at least a half step towards the dugout. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. The slider gets the job done. The Angels will leave 2 in scoring position. Joe Germer gets the job done with 2 strikeouts. To the 9th we go. Twins lead it 5-2. Riley Farrell comes back in for the 9th inning for the Angels. He's got the bottom third of the order. Evan White, Jeff Goldbach, Louis Guillaume scheduled up. Evan White, your batter, 0 for 3 today. The 1-0. To left field. Well struck. This is going to get down for the base hit in front of Tyler O'Neill. White takes the corner, heads back to first. 8 hits on the day now for the Twins. Nobody out, 1 on. Jeff Goldbach had his first career home run earlier tonight. He's 1 for 2. First pitch is going to miss low for ball 1. See activity down in the bullpen. Joe Quintal starting to warm up. One 1-0 pitch. Misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. In there. Strike 1. 2 balls. 1 strike. Two balls. 1 strike to the rookie who gave LeRon Smith the day off. The pitch. Line to left center field. This one is going to be trouble. It's going to get down on the warning track and 1 hop the wall. Goldbach will head for second. He will stop there with the double. Evan White stopping at third. Another hit for the Twins. Goldbach, his first career double. Runners at second and third. Now nobody out. Louis Guillaume will be the batter. Yes, to answer your question, Dominguez is the only guy that was in your bullpen that was listed as tired, or at least slightly tired. Okay, Francis Martez is starting to warm up. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. Louis Guillaume is 0 for 1. He had a sac fly earlier today. First pitch. This one's going to bounce away. It's a wild pitch. The throw towards the plate is not going to be in time. White will score. Goldbach will sneak up to third. It's 6-2 Twins. Wild pitch charged to Riley Farrell on that one. The 1-0. Inside, apparently. 2 balls and no strikes. Didn't look like that one missed. Hackemer, who sat down earlier, is starting to get up. Standing next to Joe Quintal. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Went after that fastball away. Would have been ball 3. Instead, it's a 2-1 count. One pitch. Fouls that one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Check swing. He went. Strike 3. He goes down.
Fatality.
Third strikeout on the day for Riley Farrell. It's your first out here in the 9th. Farrell is going to be done as they call for the right-hander, Francis Martez. Martez will come in to take on Robles. Martez, the 30-year-old from Cotuí in the Dominican. 20th appearance on the year for him. 5-0 for the reliever with a 4.26 ERA. 31 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 27 hits, 15 earned runs, 6 by homer. He has walked 11, struck out 34. Sorry, that came out of nowhere. Struck out 34. 3-pitch specialty for Martez. He throws the fastball in the upper 90s, the changeup, and the slider. Martez in his 6th season in the majors, although those 6 seasons have been spread out going back to 2017. Martez ready. Victor Robles will be the first to greet him. Robles is 2 for 3 tonight with an RBI. First pitch from Martez will come inside for ball 1. Yeah, I apologize. Long day yesterday with the it was an absolute long day yesterday with the homecoming and all. The 1-0. It's called strike. That one, yeah, that was a fair call. 1 ball, 1 strike to Robles. The 1-1. Too far inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch is taken knee high on the inside corner. Doesn't like the call. Looks good to us. Robles having a little bit of a verbal match here with Hernandez. He could get himself tossed. Looks like he calms down, gets back in. We'll see if it affects him here. He's got a good productive opportunity to put this one away here with 1 out. The 2-2 pitch to right field. Pretty well hit. Good play made by Williams. He comes in and rifles that one quickly. No chance the slowness of Jeff Goldbach's going to test the cannon of Phil Williams. That's going to be the 2nd out. And with 2 outs now, Alex Kirilloff is your batter. Kirilloff today 0 for 4. First pitch comes inside. Nope, it is called strike. What do I know? I'm just done figuring out Angel Hernandez here at this point, you know? Oh, 1 pitch to left field. This one is hooking, and it is not going to be able to be caught by Tyler O'Neill as it just bounces in the dirt and then into the stands. Count, no balls and 2 strikes to Kirilloff. If you're looking ahead, Andrelton Simmons, 8-9-1 hitters due up for the Angels. The 0-2. Misses low, can't get him to chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Fatality.
Another strikeout rung up there. Twins will get a run on 2 hits, no errors. The wild pitch is what brought them in. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. Twins lead this one by 4. It's 6-2. Martez, the volunteer fireman. All right, Ken, just double checking on your final decision here. I believe you want to have a new pitcher. Just making sure I know which direction you're going for sure. Joe Quintal, it is. Quintal from Bedford, New Hampshire. 27-year-old will make his 25th appearance on the year. 4-1 with a 2.53 ERA. A couple saves to his credit. He's gone 32 innings, giving up 19 hits. 9 earned runs, 3 home runs have been allowed. He has walked 14, struck out 34 this year. Throws mid-90s with the fastball. Throws the slider and the changeup. Second year in the majors for Quintal. Former 6th-round draft pick back in 2020 by the Twins out of Fordham in New York. "17 others who still are rooting for the Angels." We're going to have a pinch hitter here. Andrelton Simmons will not get the at-bat. Matthew Lugo is coming in to replace him. Lugo for Simmons is in. The 25-year-old from Puerto Rico. 278 average on the year, 1 home run, 10 RBI for Lugo, the 4-year veteran. No one's on base, so we go right to the result. 3-1 pitch to Lugo. Checks the swing. They appeal. They say he didn't go. It's ball 4. Lugo gets aboard at first, and he is a bit of a speed threat. Just 1 steal to his credit this year. 2 steals in 4 attempts. 2 for 4. Did steal 17 last season. Tyler O'Neill will come to the box. O'Neill today, 0 for 1. First pitch at the knee, strike 1. Again, the story on today, the Angels have been able to get batters on base as the leadoff runners, but they haven't been able to produce offense from there. The 0-1. Misses low and away. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. That one misses low. Lugo's on his way. The throw from Goldbach is not going to be in time. It's the 3rd stolen base of the year for Matthew Lugo. Now with 3 steals on the season, 2 in his last 2 days for Lugo. 2 ball, 1 strike count to O'Neill with a runner in scoring position. Adames is playing for pull here. Patriots took the lead, huh? Wow. The 2-1. Swing and fouls that one off. Count will be 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fouls that one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss. 99 on the gun, and he got him. Foosballs for the devil. Joe Quintal gets his first strikeout on the day. 1 out here, bottom of the 9th. Back to the top of the order we go, and it's Louis Rengifo. Gifo tonight, 0 for 4. Gifo in danger of his 5-game hitting streak being over. First pitch goes right after it. Swing and a miss at the fastball. Strike 1. Feets balls. Damian Harris got the touchdown. The 0-1 pitch. That one misses low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. highly doubt I'll ever get to meet Damien, but Damien's been dating one of my longtime clients' daughters for a fair time now. Actually, they got a house together recently. No, I don't expect to meet him. The 1-1 pitch. That one's going to get away. It's a wild pitch, charge to Joe Quintal. Getting down to third is Lugo. It's going to be a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Remember, it's 6-2 here. Lugo can only score once. Twins still in the driver's seat to this moment. 2-1 pitch. Line towards second, but right at Louis Guillaume, who read it well off the bat. He will pull it in. Lugo can advance, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Mike Trout is your batter. Trout 2 for 3 today. Ask me that off stream. I would prefer not to talk about it on stream just because you never know when regulators are watching. And I keep church and state separated, if that helps you understand. First pitch. Swing, fouls that one off. No balls and 1 strike. Yes, my clients are eMLB applicants. There is truth to that. And if a regulator is listening, no, there's no such thing. The 0-1. Misses away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Score stays as is. Win will go to Colby Halter, who will win his 5th game on the year. Asa Lacey will take the loss and will just lose his 6th appearance in 25 total decisions since becoming an Angel last year. The 1-1. Down to third. Faltine has it down the line. Throws to first in time. And the Minnesota Twins will come back after losing 9-0 yesterday to defeat the Angels 6-2 and tie this series 1 game apiece. Nice work by both sides as we look at the final broadcast on the day. Again, thank you to Tom and to Ken for participating. Twins will get $350,000 for the win, and the Angels $150,000 for participating. Let's look at the breakdown on this one. Victor Robles, 2 for 4 today. He had an RBI, also scored a run, and stole a base, his 11th steal on the year. He is now 11 for 11 this season and stolen his last 12 straight bases. Jack Peterson, 2-run homer earlier in the game in the first inning. It was his only hit on the day, his 6th home run on the year. Peterson 1 for 4 with the 2 RBI. Willie Adames 1 for 4. Trevor Larnach 1 for 4. Tony Courtney was 1 for 1. He had to be lifted due to a back issue. We will check on that later. Evan White 1 for 4, scoring twice. Jeff Goldbach made his 3rd career start tonight in Major League history, or for his career, and he proceeds to go 2 for 3 with a double and a home run. His first home run of his career was a solo shot. Louis Guillaume chipped in a sacrifice fly for the offense. Twins, one of the toughest teams to strike out. They are the top team in regards to least strikeouts by their offense. They did go strike out 8 times today. For the Angels, Mike Trout continues to be hot. This time the ball stayed in the park. Does have 6 home runs already. It's June 5th. And he's got 6 home runs in the month of June. He goes 2 for 4 today, though, to keep the hitting going. Now, in a 5-game hitting streak, Trout is 12 for 20. That's a 600 clip. Louis Ramos 0 for 4. Shohei Ohtani was 2 for 3 with an RBI today. Phil Williams 1 for 4 with a double. Andrelton Simmons 1 for 3 with an RBI. For the pitchers, Colby Halter was 6 innings of work, 5 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 2 and struck out 2 on 94 pitches. Gets his 5th win on the year. Continues to trend in the right direction. At the top of the show, we mentioned in May he was 3-0 with a 5.18 ERA in May, so his ERA is trending in the right direction. Mayor Garrett did give up a run. You could possibly say that the error that happened later after the guy that got the hit had happened might be the reason that run was allowed, but he goes an inning, giving up a hit and a walk, allowed an earned run. Joe Germer came in and was impressive to mow down any of the hopes for the Angels with 2 strikeouts. And Joe Quintal did allow a walk, but he gets a clean 9th inning otherwise. Asa Lacy, 7 innings of work, 6 hits, 5 runs were allowed, 3 were earned. He walked 2, struck out 4. He made his own error when he tried to rush a diving attempt and then throw to second. He threw and airmailed it. He did strike out 4 on the day, and he allowed the 2 home runs, both to Jack Peterson and to Jeff Goldbach. Riley Farrell, inning and a third, 3 hits, 1 earned run allowed, struck out 3. Francis Martez ended the game 2/3, or for the Angels, 2/3 of an inning with a strikeout. Player of the game, Goldbach, Peterson, Halter. I think it's Goldbach. It's Colby Halter. I was assuming Goldbach did enough to do it, but probably because it was a solo shot. Big deal. Everyone does that. Let's look at the scores around the league and see how things shaped up here on day 2 of a 4-day sim. Houston beating the Rangers 10-2. Joe Machado earns his first win on the year. Matty Chapman contributing his 14th home run in the victory. Aaron Judge goes deep for his 22nd time, but it's not enough. Royals will fall to the Indians 5-2. Great pitching battle there. Captain Barbosa, Jorge Barbosa, gets his 3rd win on the year. Puts the 19-year-old phenom Martin Bradford in the loss column. He falls to 4-2. Devin Watts earned his 7th save on the year. Player of the game was Tony Bernazard. He's a community-created player. Orioles will win against the Red Sox 8-4. Ethan Knight earns his 100th career victory as he defeats the Red Sox 8-4. Blue Jays will shut out the Yankees on just 2 hits. Blue Jays win 3-0. Travis McGregor, first win on the season. White Sox will defeat the Tigers 6-1. John Duran earns his 6th win on the year. Adley Rutschman contributes offensively with his 8th home run of the season. Athletics will win against the Nationals in 12. 2 straight victories for the Athletics. Jorge Lozada gets the victory. 3-2 win against the Nationals, the world champions, in 12. The Twins, as you saw, Colby Halter wins for the Twins as they will defeat the Angels 6-2. Jeff Goldbach gets his first career home run, and community-created player Jack Peterson hits his 6th home run on the year. Mariners will defeat the Rays 11-2. Alejandro Rosario becomes your first 10-game winner in the majors as he defeats Doc Luger and the Rays 11-2. JT Realmuto gets his 8th home run on the season. The Cubs will defeat the Cardinals in a slugfest in the 9th inning. Get this. It was 6-5 Cardinals. Cardinals score 4. It's 10-5. You think that that's a win, right? Says Stone Cold Steve Austin. 6 put up for the Cubs. They will win in a walk-off, in an amazing walk-off format, 11-10. If Andrew's in the chat, I assume something's getting tossed. Giants will defeat the Phillies 7-2. Jandy Ronson goes to 9-0 on the year for the Giants with a mid-2 ERA. Dahl hurt on a defensive play? I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet. Pittsburgh will defeat the Mets 4-2. JJ Zolo gets his 4th win on the year. Andrew James locks down his 10th save. Oliver Pete Alonso, his 18th home run on the season. Reds defeated the Braves today 8-3. Which Tyler? That's not Bob, because he's a Red Sox. Robert Tyler. It's a Bob, but it's not that Bob. Robert Tyler gets his 2nd win on the year in relief. Home runs 2 from Jonathan India, 1 from Blaze Jordan, and 2 from Edgar Barrios. Now 19 on the season for Edgar while hitting .284. That's impressive. Brewers defeating the Dodgers 8-7. Frank Glaus will defeat Snell Zilla. Glaus improves to 4-2 with the 8-7 victory. You had not 1, not 2, but 3 home runs from Rod Metzler today. Not enough to help the Dodgers win, as they will fall 8-7. Diamondbacks get 2 from Joey Gallo. They will defeat the Marlins 9-3. Rob Rasmussen earning his 1st win on the year. Final score behind my big old head, the Rockies defeating the Padres 4-3. Some guy named Tatis gets his 8th home run on the year. All right, let me advance. The parent channel's on, aren't they? That means DishNet is on, so we'll send you guys over there in a moment. Wasn't sure where I was going to send you. Now I do. All right, we'll do the injury report. Let's see. Tony Courtney had back spasms. Day-to-day injury expected to last a week. So that's probably whistling past the graveyard. David Dahl injured on a defensive play. Intercostal strain. He'll miss 2 to 3 weeks, so he'll probably miss most of the rest of the month of June. Connor Scott for the Indians has back tightness running the bases. It'll probably slow him down until middle to late of next week. And Steele Walker, gotta love that name. Steele Walker, injured running the bases, got a sore thumb. Day-to-day injury expected to last 3 days. Woo, says Denver. You'd swear that he was going to try to put him on injured reserve or something. You won't be able to. Has to make sense. All right, so don't think we have any other news we want to go over. Nope. All right. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to send you guys over. Going to get All-Star voting process begun before our next stream. That will be done on Stats Plus, so not in-game on Stats Plus. Double checking if anything else. Nope. I think we are good. I will get the rest of the stream done offline, because I've got to go get Rocky Draws here very shortly. But we'll send you over to DishNet and Out of the Park. For myself, back to the litter box we go. Love Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. So next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight, and we'll be back in front of you Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll have a 3-day sim. And we will continue to work hard on getting the draft pool as ready as possible around the rest of our usual stuff. But for now, Commish reminding you how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So please go and do your best. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hope you had a great weekend. Thank you for spending some of your time here. will see you soon. See you Tuesday night. Peace. No, that's not what I wanted to do. My bad. I earned this one tonight.
You jackass!